Good morning, Corey. How you doing? Good morning, Corey. How you doing? Oops. Okay. Pop up chat. There we go. Just finishing setting up here, guys. Hey, Port Clinton Duck, how you doing? Good morning, Corey. Robert. Hey, how you doing, Robert? You early this morning? Does not make long. I've been awake. There, everything's done. Good. We're gonna have rain all day today. They said we're supposed to get thunderstorms. I don't know if that's changed. Yeah, we're supposed to get them, just saying. Okay, hasn't changed. Exploration obsession. You got Rick again today there, Juneau County? Robert? Doing good this morning, that's for sure. You at work? Okay. No worries. Oh, give me a second there. I was going to blow my nose. I'm just going to change my microphone. Put on the Yeti. There we go. Yeti. Okay, so there we go. Now, must sound a lot better. So, what you been up to, Corey? Been flying? Here, it was very nasty yesterday, and we had rain yesterday afternoon. Now we're getting thunderstorms today. Not really, no? Okay. Haven't flown since the weekend? Okay. Hey, Anthony Benson, how you doing? Good morning. Just showing you how hard at work my dog is this morning. Rain not much yesterday and today. Yeah. You have something to show me? Okay, Anthony, I'll bring you on, but I won't be able to keep you on for long because I got about 3 or 4 other people going to be coming on. Yeah. So I'll send you the link. Okay. Anthony, give me your email again. Just or your first name. Now I might have it still in my email because I got so many emails in here I can't remember everybody's name. Port Clinton duck pretty much all year we're here. Tired of it. Rain, yeah. Okay. See if I... Let me see. ATH. Okay. I'll send it to your AOL address. I just sent the link. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. My earphones on. Sorry. I'm not used to this in the morning. Earphones. Okay, wait a minute. Earphones on. Sorry.
I wasn't speaking yet. I'm showing you this.
Earphones. Oh, Anifi.
I fixed it.
Oh, cool.
This thing was. I wasn't speaking yet. I'm showing you this. Oh, I got something.
Anifi.
Hold on. I fixed it.
Oh, cool. Hey, Nacho. Rolling. How you doing this morning?
You see how I done that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had got a while back. I don't know. I was messing around with super glue, and I was looking for compounds that would cause super glue to activate.
Okay.
Well, I had remembered that detectives, when someone broke into my car a few times over the years, they put super glue inside the car because I wanted to catch who it was, and they told me, man, if you put super glue in this car, it's going to ruin everything in here, and you'll never get it off. And I thought about it. I said, well, go ahead and do it anyway. It's just an old work car. Worst mistake I ever made. And I remembered having some, I think, baking soda down. So I use baking soda a lot, for odors.
Yeah.
Inside of vehicles when I'm vacuuming, because sometimes I don't want the humidity to create mold. But anyway, I've discovered that, and I don't know why nobody's talking about it. Nobody even knows. But if you put super glue on the crack or broken spot, I mean, it could be broke off, and get the super glue nice and just an even applicable, very light dab, and then sprinkle baking soda on top of it. It instantly hardens. It's hard as steel. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, cool.
And it bonds against anything. It doesn't matter what it is. If the baking soda, where it activates it.
That's cool.
It
I didn't know
really
that.
does. Look, and it's strong.
Now you just got to go out and fly it.
Yeah, I've been flying it. I've flown it. Yeah, flown it 3 times now.
Cool. So there's no problems no problems at all. And
no, well, yeah, it does weigh a little bit more, but what I've done, I've put it on a one of those scales.
Okay.
And then I noticed it was leaning this way, so I said, okay, I know what to do. So I just took a rubber band and put a piece of a little lid on the opposite side.
Like you balance the tire.
Balanced it.
Yeah, just like you balance the tire.
Yes, yes, like balancing a tire. That is right. I thought if I put it on the outside edge, it would it would go ahead and pull it back this way, but I had forgotten. I got 2 tubes of super glue over here.
Super glue.
So I said, okay, I tried to put it over here. What it done, it was doing this.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, well, why don't I do this? I just stuck a piece of lead over here, and it went, and it perfect. Now I have noticed it's lost about 45 seconds to a minute of flying time, Raj.
Okay. What the hell? You know, I mean, at least you're up in the air.
Well, I've learned one thing. These blades are faulty.
Yeah, Green Patches, long time no see, my friend. How you doing? Glad to hear. Glad you're here. Yeah, they're faulty.
I'm probably going to do a video for all the Anafi owners, but what happens is, I don't know if I've told you this, and I probably did, but what happens is these blades wear out, not at the edges, but they're wearing out after about 200 flights on the bushing to plastic.
Okay.
So I've been keeping them a little bit lubricated with graphite, but I have to be careful, you know, how I don't know if graphite will get in these motors or anything. I ain't trying to get that much in it anyway.
Yeah.
But I think machine oil works best. But yeah, after about 200 flight, these blades getting replaced. And I'm not using this thing. And the reason why these blades probably flew off, the drone's not designed for all this speeding around. Even though it's got the power, I think it's got just a hair too much power for banking, because it puts a lean on the blades. And if you've got a weak bushing, it will snap.
Okay.
Because it wore the plastic down on the bottom and it gives. So
you must have got new blades with that when you bought it.
I've learned about it. Other than that, it's a great drone.
Did you get spare blades when you got that one? You must have got spare blades when you got that one. Props.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it comes with 8 blades. Let me turn this up. It comes with 8 blades, and what happened? I was flying in a bank turn, showing off. If I hadn't been showing off, it shouldn't have fell out the sky.
Yeah.
Man, this thing was still flying with 7 blades.
Okay.
It was doing this.
Okay. Yeah. The wobble.
Yeah, and I recognized the wobble of death. And you know, I noticed that a lot before these things fell down. And I said, well, I guess if it'll happen, you know, I never said nothing, didn't respond. But the first time when I crashed it, I forgot I had it in film mode. And if I'd had it in sport mode, I'd been able to turn it around that tree, because these things will turn on a dime.
Okay. Yeah.
But with stressed blades, no, they won't. That's a risk. And that's what I'm seeing. They're not falling out the sky because of, I mean, a lot of the times, idiots, yes. The majority is idiots. But now that I've discovered this flaw, if it's doing the wobble thing, when you see it in the video, blade broke.
Okay. Green Patches, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you were out in the field there. I remember now you told me that you were going out flying with a good amount of people. Very happy you had a good time, my friend. I thought you misspelled it. Nacho. It was that as well. Yeah. Well, I completely forgot Green Patches. Yeah. I'm very glad you had very good fun. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm happy for you there, Anthony. At least you got it going there. At least you don't have to start searching for parts all over the place.
Yeah.
Which are very hard to find.
Well, you can't find any. And well, at first, I was told you could. And yeah, I was telling everybody, yeah, you can get parts for it, because the French had opened it up. But here's the catch. When you get ready to pay for it, it goes to another page and says, what does it say? It's not accepted in your country.
Oh,
I'm USA. What? They can sell it, but I can't buy parts? That's what's happening. You can get the drone, but you can't buy the frame pieces. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. And where's that from? Those ones are from China, I guess, right? Is it from China?
This is from France, I believe. I think.
Yeah.
It's not made in USA. This thing's I want to say French, Paris or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. It's yeah, most likely. They,
Well, all right. You have a great day because I know you got a busy day coming up.
yeah.
And I don't want to take up too much of your time.
I'm
There's
supposed to
plenty of
have,
time later on, babe.
I'm supposed to have 4 other people coming on there. I don't know if they're gonna come on, but they're supposed to be coming on. So, okay, Anthony, thank you very much for showing us what you did, and gave quite a few people what to do for their
Yeah.
next.
Okay. Well, if somebody has one that breaks and they want to try doing that repair, or if they don't and they want to send it to me, I'll do the repair for them. No
Okay,
problem.
cool.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, Anthony. Have a good one.
You too.
Nacho, everybody's really liking that logo you made for me. Everybody's really liking it. Yeah. And I thank you again, my friend. Platinum's gone out doing some construction in his house. Corey, did you ever get a cam? Just wanted to know. Yeah, and even told Andrew Pusa Studios what he did. He's very happy too. Well, he noticed the logo right away as soon as I got on his channel, and he asked me who did it, and I said you did it. So awesome pick adventures. How you doing? Awesome epic adventures. How you doing? Made in the 80-inch and TNCC Geyser Club. Okay. Michael Benny, hey, how you doing? Ah, okay. Yeah, my email could be found on my channel on the About page. I got nothing in my About page, but I got my email. Lulu Love, hey, how you doing? I burnt up my tuner squad. Oh, crap. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Nomadic Bike, how you doing?
Good morning, Roger.
Nomadic Bike says help everyone. What do you need help for, Nomadic Bike? Hey, Paul, how you doing? I'm doing good. Hey, Tech Review, how you doing? Everybody, check out everybody's channel. We got fantastic channels in here this morning. How you doing there, Paul, this morning?
I'm doing good. Now, you don't have your earphones in. Are you hooked up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to put the two of them in there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Bloody guy. I'm going to Costco's this afternoon.
Ah.
And I'm going to stay away from those muffins.
Yeah. And I feel for you. That's why I'm not going to tantalize you too much. But
Nomadic Bike says, yeah, this phone like to do that sometimes. But the good news is I got my plane's ESCs to stop overheating. What was the main problem, you know, Michael? You must, well, you know the problem. You found it out, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's cool there, Nacho. Yeah, I make very good bread pudding, but I'm not allowed to eat it anymore. Got any ships coming in this morning, Paul?
no, they're out a ways yet. And the sad part is it's bright and sunny, but the wind speeds are going to continue to rise throughout the day.
Okay.
And when it gets to the point where the treetops are starting to sway like this, I can fly then, but I don't like to.
Okay. Michael Bennett says I was running too big of a prop. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm glad you found the problem. Hey, Geek Savannah, how you doing? Loaderman, good morning. Oh, I had my breakfast meal. I know that, so I'm okay.
Well, and Roger, turn away because I'm going to show Geek Savannah what I'm. These little nutty crawlers.
Okay, Nacho, you have a good one. You be safe today. Yeah, so Geek Savannah, when I go online tomorrow morning, once you come on, I'll send you the link to come on with us tomorrow morning. And if you got any questions to ask Bill, the drone reviewer, or whatever, or give us some of your updates also.
I keep forgetting Geek Savannah's first name.
Is it Sean? Is your first name Sean? Geek Savannah?
S-E-A-N. S-E-A-N. Yep.
Hey, JDS, how you doing? Yes, the Raptors won last night. Yes. First time they ever win a scene. Okay.
Bad part about these donuts is Mia likes them too.
Yeah. We were on Russ's show together last night, Paul.
Yeah, I know. S-E-A-N. Yep.
I've been tinkering and researching electrical car conversions on the older vehicles.
My only question on Geek Savannah or Sean or Scene or I have a friend of mine whose son has the same spelling last name and he goes by Cian.
That's first time Canada ever wins a basketball game. Finals, I should say. I got the sun coming out, and they're calling for thunderstorms today, and it's bloody black over there at the other end. We're gonna get those storms, yeah. Well, I hope all you guys can go do your flying this weekend. Uh-oh, it's alive.
Pretty soon, Roger, you're going to have to get one of those banners you put up too, like Pusa has.
What's that? Banners?
Yeah, the one where you put it up there. It says,
Huh?
"Sorry, I'm just kidding." Did he get the lawn mowed yesterday? He was talking about it.
It was a day before yesterday
Ah,
because it was supposed to rain all day yesterday, but it only rained from 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and later on during the day. Now it's going to be rain all day today with the thunderstorms. Yeah, he's still upstairs though. He's just waking up. I'm not sure you can even forget Russ's makeup job last night. Yeah, she did a pretty good job on him.
yeah, he takes it in good sport. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it was just as funny when he was riding that hoverboard around his neighborhood.
Okay. Okay. My job moved to for the better. Oh, cool. Tech review. My phone just told me I went on live. Why makes a half an hour?
Did you end up calling him again yesterday?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any time. Because as soon as I got off of here, Kim started uploading a video, and I had to go and do some errands. So at noon today, I got to get off. I got to do some more errands today. I will phone him probably later today. I'm working normal hours for 50% pay raise. Oh, crap.
You are your picture is much clearer today.
It is?
Not as blurry.
Probably because a lot of farmers are not on their internet. They're probably out in the fields working.
I would imagine too on that big equipment, they probably have Wi-Fi on those nowadays too.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'm happy it's clear. Because it gets bothersome after a while, always being blurred out there, I'll show you what she's doing.
Oh, rock! There she is.
Yeah. Checking to make sure I'm doing everything okay.
She loves it out in front of that door, doesn't she?
Oh yeah. Well, she closed in all winter, eh? Closed in all winter, so.
Yeah.
You know what to say, John? Never bite the hand that feeds you, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
One of my dogs found that out. I had you call it Great Dane.
Oh, big one. Yeah.
Yep. And my son was coming to give it food, and it bit his hand. And he was giving him food and putting food in his bowl. I grabbed that dog, and I'm not going to say what I did with it, though, but a farmer came and picked him up the next day. That's the life, Roxy. Yep. Yeah, Kim's a bird feeder. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Delta and Drone Zone, how you doing?
Everyone, make sure you hit that like button before, whether you're coming or going. I saw. Did you see Val's little thing last night? She did.
Yeah, they're keto. Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Keto Magic Tacos.
Yeah, I saw it this morning when I got up.
Ooh, Roxy's watching something.
Yeah, cars going by.
Yeah, the other day I did some housework. Finally, I got the. I have a special phone just for cleaning.
Okay.
And I turned it on, and then once it comes on, I go to the app, and I tell it to go clean, and off it goes.
Oh my God. I got to start washing all my windows and everything here.
Yeah, I was just looking at mine too.
Good morning, Joyce McGuire. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I heard of magic brownies, but I never heard of magic tacos.
Yeah, well, they make them as keto is what she likes to do.
Hey, video call-in show. How you doing? Good morning.
They use that big leafy lettuce, and they make tacos in the lettuce, and you eat them as like a lettuce wrap, I guess.
Everything's spicy. Good morning. That's it. Hey, they work. Cool, Anthony. Gets the job done. That's true. It's true. It gets the job done. I'm rendering an abandoned exploration video as I speak. It should be an interesting video. Hello, Dalton. I'm glad you guys are going out at least and exploring and flying and everything. Hey, Hellspawn. How you doing? Drone Junkies in the house. Hey, Drone Junkie. Everybody check out his channel, Drone Junkie's channel. Let's boost up his numbers. If you don't have them, please support him. In the Palace Flying. Good morning.
Can you see that, Roger?
Yeah. Rumble.
All I have to do is tap on that little circle there, and off it goes and cleans the house.
Is that the one that automatically empties itself out, or you got to empty it out?
I have to empty the bin, but it automatically, when it gets low on a charge, goes back to its charging station, charges up, and then if it needs to go again, it goes again.
Okay. Because here, if I ever put that on here, man, it'll fill up in no time with the dog hair we got.
Yeah.
The broom every freaking day, and you bring all the fur all together. It looks like a baby pug.
Yeah. Well, it tells you if it's full, and it'll give you a little. And if it gets stuck someplace, it gives you a little tone like bitty bitty. And
Okay.
it's and until you go and free it from wherever it got itself, and then off it goes again.
Hey, Nanya, how you doing? Good morning. Inner Palace Mine, everything's doing good. We're doing good here. We're expecting thunderstorms today. Right now the sun's out, but it's really black and cloudy over at this end over here. So we're gonna get it soon. And today I'm getting off at noon, everybody, because I got a lot of errands to do today.
I hope Andrew's doing okay today.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
What was it? Was it the daughter's front tooth that she?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't ask him about that yesterday because we went on Google Hangouts after his live show yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't ask him about that. I completely forgot.
Yeah, I know about the drama.
Yeah. Hey, Nanya. Yeah. Doing good. Doing good. Yeah. It rained a little bit last night too, and weather was crappy yesterday. We had to wear a jacket to go outdoors yesterday. Again.
Yeah, Dalton Drone Zone. Mine's name is Rosie, after the Jetsons. You know, Rosie, the housekeeper.
Hey, Waxfire. Good morning.
Yeah, Mia's at it again. Wants to go out. Oh my gosh.
Raining here, windy, no sun. Sorry to hear that, Nanya.
All right.
Like I said, we got the sun right now, but the rain is coming. So don't forget, everybody, tomorrow morning is DJI. Information on DJI products and all that with Bill the Drone Review Man. Drone Review. And we got Geek Savannah is going to be on tomorrow morning with us also. Then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we're going to have an FPV build. We'll be with Kush FPV. He'll be building a quad on live. So we're going to check that out tomorrow. And Sunday morning, it's FPV live. FPV Sunday. Hey, Waxfire, I do challenges also. Hey, Hadley. Good morning, Justin. How you doing?
I think the wildest challenge I ever saw was can't think of what the older guy that does some live streams. He did that ghost pepper challenge. He was eating that ghost pepper sauce by the.
Oh wow, you're cutting out, Paul. You're cutting out, Paul.
Am I?
Yeah.
Testing 1 2.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Your voice was cracking up there.
Oh. Your picture's getting fuzzy again.
It is. Well, Kim just opened his computer, I think, upstairs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You ought to test that one day. You ought to tell him, hey, shut your computer down and see if your picture pops back.
It does.
Oh.
Hey, Eastad. Good morning. Good morning.
Well, maybe you should slip him a Mickey so that he sleeps till noon. Sorry, Kim. I was only joking.
The audio is clear on my end. Okay. Yeah, ghost peppers are nasty. No,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask the company, the internet provider, how much it will cost to get another line in to put a, each one of us have our own lines, right? But it costs way too much.
well, and I think that you'd run into the same situation. It would go out and connect at the same place out on the wire. So
Mm,
it's like, okay,
yeah, yeah,
instead of through your
inside,
router,
yeah.
it would be out there at the line.
Yeah.
Maybe it would make a difference. I don't know.
Because here, all of our telephone wires are underground. They're not on the posts. They're all underground.
Underground.
Yeah.
Is it because of the harsh winters they don't put them overhead or what?
I don't know, tell you the truth. I really don't know. But I have, well, I think they've been putting them underground for a long time, for many years.
Ah,
Mm,
now over here in Michigan, everybody's cable comes from the pole to the house, just like an
Yeah.
electric line.
Yeah. Well, at the other place, my other house I had, we were on telephone wire on the telephone post.
Yeah. Yeah, the cable runs below the electric, and
Mm,
then just above that is the telephone lines, and then the cable lines. So,
yeah.
but I don't know too many people anymore that has hardwired telephones.
Mm. Hey, Spirit Vox Paranormal Dundee. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Spirit Vox Paranormal. Yeah, they've been underground since 1980s. Yeah.
So, Hadley, how you coming on the big move?
Because East Side here, we got a little green box in the field,
Yep.
and they got to go there and clean out that box because it's always full of mice nests in there. And that's what he did the last time. Yep, doing pretty good here, Spirit Vox. Yes.
Hadley says the move is still up in the air. He hasn't decided yet. Port Huron, everything spicy. Port Huron. I'm right across from Sarnia, Ontario, the Blue Water Bridges. 40, I think it's 45 or 50 miles northeast of Detroit.
Yeah. Are they called that the Blue Water Bridges? Is that what they called, or is it? Yeah.
It started out in 1933 or 34. They built the first bridge, and it was called the Blue Water Bridge. Then, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they built a second span. So now one is one way and one's the other way.
Okay.
So they call it the Blue Water Bridges.
Okay. Well, here they're about ready to rip down one big bridge going into Montreal. It's called the Champlain Bridge.
Uh-huh.
They built a brand new one right beside it. And I like to see that when it falls. Or what? Well, they can't make it fall really because they're gonna have to take that apart piece by piece for sure.
So it's not in very good shape.
Mm-mm. No. They've been spending millions on always repairing it. It was better doing a new one.
Yeah.
And then after that bridge is open, they're going to close the LaFontaine Tunnel on the 20. That tunnel goes underneath the St. Lawrence River.
Right.
And the big ships that we see on your videos, they go over on top of that.
Yeah.
And they're closing that down. They got to do major repairs, and redoing it all inside. That's going to be a hassle getting into Montreal.
Well, this is south of where you see my videos. There's an underground pair of tunnels that go from the U.S. to Canada for railroad cars.
Okay.
and they go down underneath. Before that, they used to have these great big floating ship barges, and they'd load up all the train cars on all these tracks side by side, go across, unload them all on the Canadian side. Now they just have the big tunnel.
Okay. You know, that tunnel there is built since, oh God, I can't remember what year they built it. I think it was before, I think it was built before 1967.
Yeah.
And you go under it now, you see like all the tiles are falling off, you know, and you're going underwater there, man. You know, and they got to do major repairs in there.
Yeah. I think that the original tunnel, which they don't use anymore because it was smaller, the original tunnel was built like 1914, 1912, somewhere in there.
Oh, dang.
And it was so small, you know, that they've got these train cars so big now that they couldn't put them through there. So they still were having to run the boats for the bigger cars and put the smaller ones, passenger trains and whatever, into the small tunnel.
Okay.
Now they've built the big one, and they pretty much have just pushed dirt into the old one.
Yeah, so nobody can make homes in there.
And or enter the U.S. with unauthorized, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Phantom Flight 101's in the house.
Hey, Herman, how you doing, my friend?
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Exploring Ginger, good morning. Nice to see you. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Everybody check out East Dad, Spirit Box Paranormal, Everything Spicy, Geek Savannah, Phantom Flight 101, Exploring Ginger. Louis B. Floyd's in the house. How you doing, Louis? Check out everybody's channels, guys.
Everything spicy. Yeah, I was over in your town about 2 months ago. I had to go over there to the FAA testing center and take my renewal on my Part 107.
Oh, you got a graduation this morning. Oh, cool. Okay, no problem. You got work, Louis B. Floyd, or your day off today?
Yeah, how many more days do they have for school? I think Mark's winding down too. I think Centroid.
Yeah.
But then
Here's the 21st.
The teachers usually have to go a week afterwards to tidy up paperwork and everything else.
Yeah. Here's the 21st of June. They close down.
The school right behind me, the Port Huron area schools, I think last week was their last week because no kids, no cars, no. I just see construction companies over there tearing into the school.
So Mia's going to be quiet now. She won't be running after the students.
Well, yeah, for the most part, they've been soccer teams have been practicing out here, but I think that those probably are starting now, so they don't practice like they used to. Herman is the man. Herman is the man. So when do you got to go? You got to go to a graduation ceremony this morning, Herman, or later today, or?
How this school's been out since May 31st?
Oh, I would imagine. Can you imagine how hot it would be going to school down there? Oh man. What's the temperature down there?
Not until the 28th, 7 p.m. after I have a band play. Okay. Mod 7's in the house. Good morning. Here to start at the end of September, the school, when you go back to school, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
doing good there, Mod 7.
the kids get off here from about this week through Labor Day, which is what, the first or second Tuesday of September.
Okay.
They used to start earlier in August, but they stopped that because the parents complained so much.
Are you getting ready now? Who's graduating? Phantom Flight? Or is that for you're a football coach, right? Out of school?
Yeah, I think he helps with that. He's by trade, he's an electrician.
Okay.
He was a commercial electrician working in big buildings and all kinds of stuff. But he got hurt or injured, and so he's had like several operations. And
Okay.
but he was a union electrician, I believe.
Cold front today, 102. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta lock my front screen door. It's always opening up because of the wind. Hold on.
Okay. 102, Hadley. Oh my gosh, Justin, but I would imagine you get kind of used to it. It still feels hot, but when I lived in Kansas City for almost 3 years, it got really hot and muggy there, and during the really hot periods, we did nothing but run from the air conditioning to the car, from the car to the restaurant or to the house or whatever, and it was just you didn't spend a lot of time outdoors, that's for sure.
Hey,
Hello,
Mr. Crawley. How you doing, Mr. Crawley? Yeah, you know it's windy here when the doors start opening up by themselves and closing. And
yeah, Justin, that's why I thought the Amazon thing was probably right up your alley for two reasons. One is you'd be getting in the ground level, but also, if you had to go to Washington State, where was it? It was Seattle or somewhere up there was where the headquarters is. The weather is much more temperate.
mm,
The winters aren't as harsh as they are, like up here in the Northeast, and especially where Roger is.
yeah, green patches. We had frost on the ground a couple of days in a row too.
Hadley's outside of Phoenix, isn't he?
Yeah.
Arizona?
Yep.
I think about 40 miles or 30 miles outside of Phoenix. He talks about it once in a while about how long it takes him to go into Phoenix because of the traffic jams.
Yeah.
So we've got Sean, which is Mr. Crowley, and we have Cian, that is Geek Savannah.
So you decide what you're going to be doing with your, is it the Inspire you were talking about the other day? You might be putting up for sale. Hey, Spider FPV, how you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about putting the Enterprise up for sale.
The Enterprise. Yeah.
I haven't decided on that yet. It's once you have
it's hard. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know what you mean.
You just don't fly it, and it just, I've only got 4 battery charges on it, and one of those was just sitting here while I was playing with it, you know?
Yeah.
I think I flew one ship with it, and it flew okay. It flew great, but I haven't flown it since I got the Crystal Sky that I could hook up to it. But
Okay.
there's things about the Crystal Sky I love, which is the bright screen out in the sun. You don't have to have a shade on it.
Okay.
But the other thing is I don't think it's quite as good controlling the aircraft, giving you real time like the iPad Air did. So I don't know.
Why do you have lagging? Is it lagging or what?
It's
No?
not lagging. I just can't put my finger on it, but it just sometimes it almost feels like it's lagging because I give it full forward left stick, you know, to kind of when I'm coming around the back.
Yeah.
And I notice it just stays there for a second and then it goes. And then I can get down further down in front of the ship and it just goes fine. You know, I don't know. And I don't know whether maybe it's the controller on the Zoom, or if it's the Zoom, or if it's the Crystal Sky. And
Okay.
the other thing I noticed is, you know, when you're trying to get it set up for the proper brightness or darkness of the imaging, especially when you're doing video, the Crystal Sky is so friggin' bright you can't really tell what the image is going to come out like on the SD card because it brightens everything up. So it's like sometimes I've got it where it's too dark or too bright, and
Okay.
and it's because what I'm looking at when I'm adjusting it is I'm looking at it from the Crystal Sky, and I have the Crystal Sky turned down as low as it'll go. So, but it's nice. There's no doubt about the Crystal Sky is a great. If you want to be able to see something, you can see it on that Crystal Sky.
Spider FPV. Yep, we're doing pretty good here. Just the weather sucks big time, but we're doing pretty good. Tech reviews in the house, Mr. Crowley. Adley says, I need a baller tablet.
What's a baller tablet? I might be stupid. I don't know. A better, maybe. You think he's saying better?
Probably.
Better tablet. Okay. Because I'm going, I don't think I've ever heard of a baller tablet.
Hey, Sleeping Bear, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. I can always change exposure and Filmora.
Yeah, I do that too. But you know, the problem I find when I do it in post, if I have it too bright, when you bring it down, the image gets cloudy. Even when you reset the contrast, reset the image for the clarity and all that kind of stuff, it's not as good as if it's shot properly in the first place.
Hey, Whitman Photography, good morning.
I mean, it's acceptable, but it's just not. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but it's not.
Yeah, but your videos come out fine.
Well, the ship I did that I posted last night, if you see the video, I started it where I was past the ship going down because I realized I had it dialed up too high. And so when in post, when I tried to dial it down, it got muddier and it looked like I was shooting in a cloudy day, not on a crisp day with just wanted to bring the colors down. And I tried adjusting it and everything. And so I just decided, oh, the hell with it. I'll just shoot from there, start to there, because I did a couple of loops around, you know.
Okay.
And I also caught at the end of it, it's kind of cool. There was a whole bunch of people on board up on the bridge, and it was one of the 1,000-footers, and they had cameras and they were taking pictures all along as they were going.
Yeah.
And so I went up to the very front and then came back along the side and panned with them, and they were pointing at me and taking pictures of me.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Usually you might get one or two people out there, you know, but
yeah, they're probably all a new crowd on the boat.
Well, it looked like they were guests. Those bigger boats have staterooms where they actually have people that can either they're company families or families of the crew or their VIPs or whatever. And they actually have on board when that happens, they have people that all they do is take care of them, get them drinks or whatever. And
Yeah. Okay. Pampered.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Doughboy 356, how you doing this morning?
On the front of the pilot house, you see great big windows facing forward. And I think that that's probably like I don't know if that's the actual stateroom or if that is like a gathering dining area type of thing or lounge area for the special guests.
Fire team, Kingston Harris, how you doing? Hadley says, yes, I agree. It's a pain to grade to the bright of the picture.
Yep.
And Brent says, if you're overexposed, the pixels are lost.
Yeah.
Underexposed, you can get image back.
Exactly. And that's what I found is that if it's overexposed, you're screwed. If it's underexposed, you can brighten it back up and lighten the pixels. But once they're burned at that higher level, I just can't. And I've tried and tried and tried. Now I can take a picture of the video and then do a little bit by keep moving things around. But the video, yeah,
Hey, Johnny Flexer Claude, how you doing? Good morning.
Hello, Claude. I was on Claude's channel earlier today.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them all supported. Fire team, how you been doing? Didn't stay on too long.
Who?
I'm trying to get to his channel. I can't go to his channel.
Who? Claude?
Fire team.
Oh, fire team.
Yeah. I want to see how many supporters he had, but I'm quite early making my rounds. Oh, that's cool. Like I say, I love the community. Been in the hobby YouTube 4 months now. Getting to know, made some good friends. Great group you show is excellent. Thanks for having me in the community. Well, you're welcome there, Sleeping Bear. Thank you. Phantom Flight 101. Okay. Hey, Claude, check out your email. Oh, it's nice of you saying that there, Sleeping Bear. Much appreciated. You're on a tight ship, as my dad would say. Thank you, Geek Savannah.
Yeah, we keep forgetting to do that. We're used to Val being there handling the chats and the telling everybody hit the like button.
Yeah. Geek Savannah. Wait a minute.
Guess who's here?
Hold on. I got another page.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Claude, how you doing? It won't be long. I'll be with you guys in a second there. I'm just sending out an email. Not an email, but a messenger.
Okay. So, Claude, long time no see, buddy.
Yeah.
You're on damn early in the morning, Claude. What time you get on in the morning?
I know. I get on when I feel like it.
Yeah, but you're a morning person, right, Claude?
Yeah, I gotta get rid of. Hold on here. There it is. I had to figure out how to shut the damn YouTube thing down. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get on when I feel like it, actually. And it's no disrespect to Roger. I want him to know that. I just decided I wanted to try to do some things on my own too. Like I tell everybody, I give Roger all the credit in the world because I got on here because of Roger, and I got to know people like you and everybody else. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's no disrespect. I'm not trying to compete with Roger. I just do my own little thing here and
Oh,
there.
that's okay. It's okay, Claude. Like you know, I keep on telling everybody I do not own YouTube. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys go on, you go on. You know, I'm in no control. You know, and I'm not saying like you're saying. You can go on as long as you want. I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
It doesn't
Right.
bother me, you know.
And the thing of
Right.
it is, YouTube's like cable TV. You switch it around, and you might find something that piques your interest here one day, and then the next day, nah, not so much. You go somewhere else.
Right. You know, and I have learned a lot from Roger. I'll say this. I don't try to, when I do my live streams, it's, I let the chat rule what we do, kind of. But also, you know, I've learned an awful lot from Roger too. So, you know, I have to give the man credit because there was people actually said that I had issues with Roger at one point, and I said I don't have issues with nobody on here, you know, and
That's it.
you know, I get along with everybody here, and that's the way I like to have it, you know. And I just decided to go on my own for a little bit, and I just happened to come off early. I said, well, I did a over 8-hour live stream yesterday, so I've been doing a lot of them. So I said, I'm going to quit early and just go hang out in other people's chats and make them around, you know, say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
So
that's what I do. I at nighttime I go around on the other people's live streams. I say hi to everybody and whatever, you know. And
right.
Except the problem with Roger is he's got such poor connection to the internet. They all invite him to come on, and he just can't. He gets on, he can't hear anybody, or
yeah.
Right. And
once I get a better connection, watch out, guys.
yeah, exactly. You know, but you know, I tell everybody, I my first ever live stream was on your channel. My how I learned how to live stream was because of Bill Thomas, the Canadian Drone Hub. He told me how to do the Google Hangouts. Well, since then I've connected with Nay, and as you see, I got graphics now on my channel. I use OBS now and all that. So I've learned a lot from the drone community, you know. So and I know you haven't seen probably in a while, Roger. Emma has posted her first video flying her drone, which is incorporated into it. So
cool.
Everybody got her. So
that's good. That's good.
So
hey, Manic Magic, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, Manic. I'm actually double streaming. I'm watching Brenda's live stream, and I'm on here. So I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to cover everybody because Brenda was on mine this morning.
Has Brenda got Michael on there?
Yeah, it should be her and Michael. What I saw so far is she's just driving a car right now. So
yeah, okay. She does a lot. She does a lot of live in her car.
Right. So she's
driving
her car. Yeah. So, but you know, this is my day. I kind of try to hit everybody's live streams a little bit.
Well, you're heading up north soon too, aren't you? Oh no, got put behind.
I was going to go up north this weekend, but I got a graduation party tomorrow. We got to go do. So it won't be this weekend, but in 2 weeks or so, I am going to be on vacation. So we're going to be up there for basically July 1st to the 18th. We're going to be up there. So
okay,
just hanging out. So.
Well, Phantom Flight 101 was on here just a bit ago, and he usually comes on too, and but he's got a graduation he's going to. Didn't he say that, Roger?
Yeah, this morning, yeah.
That's the time of year it is. I got a graduation. My granddaughter's getting married. A good friend of mine in October, his son's getting married. So and that's down by Paul knows where it is, Michigan International Raceway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
And
Okay.
he lives down there. So we're going down there for the wedding, which is we're going to go there, but it's probably going to be in Detroit. So
Okay. There's just a lot of outings to be done. That's for sure.
it sure is.
Hey,
And what
Blizzard.
really sucks is I haven't got much drone flying. You know,
Hello, Blizzard. Not enough hours in the day, Claude. Plus, the weather hasn't cooperated much either.
no, as you know, Paul, we're in the same area. The sun's out.
Yep.
But guess what? My Jeep ain't here. It had a broken brake line. So again, I got to wait for a phone call. So I don't even dare leave the house. So
Is it getting windy over there, Claude? They're calling for high winds today.
The treetops are blowing pretty good. I'm looking out my window. That's usually I judge if I'm going to go fly around here. And I think if you put a drone in the air right now here, you could do it with a Mavic or DJI or whatever, but you'd be working it. So, and I know about you over the river there, where you're at. Probably get out there to the open water. It gets pretty windy out there. So.
The wind whips pretty good sometimes. I be standing down there, and my pant legs are flapping. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty windy here. The trees are going around like mad right now. We're gonna get thunderstorms soon. Hey, Blizzard, Saturday night, check it out. We're going to be on Saturday night, 7 p.m. We're going to be with Kush FPV. He's going to be doing a build of an FPV drone. So you want to check it out Saturday night.
You know, I was watching Night Train last night, and he comes on mine occasionally, pops on there and hangs out when we're doing it. And I told him, I said, I don't have nothing against FPV guys. I've been going to these channels to watch them so I can figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm an aerial drone person, so that's a lot different. You know, I think it's cool, but I've been going to see Michael's. I was on his live stream last night, so.
Well, me, I'm getting into it just to figure it out and everything. I'm gonna try flying some of that once everything's set up here with Kim and all that. I will try it.
I have to laugh. The FPV guys are saying you need to come to the dark side. And I don't see it as the dark side. I see it as if that's your passion and you want to fly with like your hair's on fire, then more power to you. I'll watch you.
Right, exactly.
I'm not big into fixing. Those guys. I think they get as excited when they break something and they've got to solder this and remove that and do this and that's just not me. You know.
Hey, Ralph's Trucking, how you doing? Blizzard says everyone has the day off at work to go golfing. I'm staying at work for 6 hours, and then I'm going to sneak down to the golf club and whoop some golfers. We're gonna love you there, Blizzard.
I worked at a place and they had a golf outing. And the guy comes in and he says, everybody's bringing their big old bags and their carts, bringing it inside to line them up there. And the guy walks in with one golf club on his shoulder. And he said, they said, you're going golfing with that one club? He says, yeah, I'm just going to carry it around. I'm going to drive the beer cart.
Hey, Green Patches, fly like you stole it. That's it there, Green Patches.
Yeah, that's like me. FPV stuff, I think it's cool. I've been watching a lot of it, watching some of Michael's stuff and Ed Rickert and all them. I'm like Paul. I think it's cool, but I've done less repairs in my aerial photography drones than I see those guys. They were flying there. No, Mr. Crowley. I think one of them was flying his drone, and he had it up for less than an hour and took out the props and everything on it. So, but
yeah, and it's just like I get almost a little slight case of vertigo when they're really going at it, and it's even on the TV screen. I'm on the computer screen, and they're doing all that, and it's like, whoa, I got it.
Yeah, well, they're flipping and spinning and all that.
Yeah.
Ed Rickard has a cool one. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet. He's standing in his living room with his goggles on. He flies out his front door, around his yard, next to his house and car, out in his backyard, around the trees, through his back door, and goes flying by him again and out his front door. And he's standing in the middle of his living room doing it. So, but he's really good at it too. So
Yeah, if you get good at it, but my question would be this, and no disrespect to those guys, how many props and how many motors and how many frames did you go through to get that good? You know, it's like,
right.
you know, when I sell a drone, which I very rarely do because I get attached to them,
Kids.
it's in mint shape and there's no scratch on that baby. You know?
Green patches.
Exactly.
I crash something about once a month, usually an airplane. Yeah, you fly the fixed wings off. What's the most common drone to be spotted at an airport?
Probably the old.
Yeah, it's the photography drones. Yeah, GPS drones.
And them are the idiots that are out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say 99% of the people in here, me and Paul included, and Roger to a certain extent, we know what we can and cannot do. So we abide by that. So
well, Roger, since the last time you're in, Roger passed his Canadian. He's licensed now.
The basic one. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Congratulations, Roger.
And now he's qualified to fly a small helicopter. on that test, Claude, they wanted to know, he had to know about the cyclic and the right what do you call it, the one where you pull it up and it increases the lift, and how what the pedals on the floor were for.
Yeah.
So he's a helicopter pilot. He uses the rudder pedal.
Yeah, rudder pedals and everything else. Yeah. The stick inside and the stick in the middle.
Yeah. You push it, pull it back to go up, and throttle up, and you push it forward to go down.
Yeah.
Then you got a twist throttle. Did they tell you about the twist throttle on it?
Yeah.
On the Canadian exam, it's really stupid, man. It's just that they don't even ask you how much gallons of fuel does it take. You know what I mean? It's the only thing was missing in that. That was stupid exam.
Did they get into wing loading too then, or?
Yeah, I think they did. Wing loading, yeah.
Because at 107, that's wing loading as part of the test too. So, and the only thing it could be a wing on a drone would be the propellers.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's a lot of questions in there, man. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, Roger.
I mean, you're a pilot, right? So you know those answers, but we're not pilots at all. I mean, we're just want to fly our drones.
Well, I think the one that I couldn't believe, Roger read to me, he says, what's the best angle for auto rotation? Like, what? And that auto rotation is a stall for a helicopter when the blades create lift, which you're coming down. You got to angle it wherever you're headed.
Yeah, I actually was riding with a friend. His name's Gene. He's a helicopter pilot, and he auto rotated to the ground with me in it.
Wow.
And he cuts the power to the rotor, disengages it basically, and it's spinning. So he puts a little bit of angle in to keep the blade spinning like a gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Then just as he gets to the ground, he flares it, and boom, just like that, set it down. I'm going, holy crap! I was scared. I don't want to use that word. But you know how bad I was scared.
Yeah.
When you're in auto rotation, you only get one shot at it.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just fire up the motor and take off again.
Waxfire says, what's the advanced or basic? The basic is for like a hobbyist. That's your permit for being a hobbyist.
Those questions, that's what Roger's got, the basic test. That was on his test.
Yeah, and the advanced is for getting closer to the airports and
people and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, a lot more stuff you could do. But me, I just took the basic for hobbyists. That's it. Blizzard's like to see Roger in a 3D helicopter.
Yeah. I would, realistically, Paul seen you probably, did you get the email too from the FAA? It's
Yeah.
going around.
Yeah.
I think they sent it to everybody. I was checking because I requested it, but I would have got it. Anybody that flies drones in the United States got a letter. They're having a webinar that you can sign up for, and they're discussing the new rules and that. And we're going to have to take people are going to take a basic knowledge test too. So
Yeah. Well, actually, Claude, I've been getting those webinar notifications from the FAA for quite some time.
I just got one yesterday. We're in a live stream talking about it, and I happened to see one, and boom, there was another one popped up from the FAA.
Yeah.
So
You're on the list now. You'll probably start getting them regularly because I keep getting them on different subjects,
Right. Well, this is the webinars to do with the new drone laws. So,
Yep.
But it's on a day that I can't get it anyway, go to it anyway, or participate. Yeah. So they said it's first come, first serve too. So
yeah.
Have a good night's sleep there, JDS. Yeah, I'm not going for the advanced. It's not worth it for me. I'm going to stay with the basic. That's all.
Well, realistically, it's like the 107. I don't use mine that much. It's just there, but
you just haven't. That's the reason I did it, Claude. I've never accepted a dime for anything, but if anybody were to challenge us, Claude, it's like having a golden ticket,
Right. Well, I had some realtor email me. He's got 1,400 acres of land in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And he asked if I could go up there and take a series of 10 pictures and certain things that he wants. And I was talking to other people that do it, and we kind of come up with a price, and it was $2,500.
Yeah.
And I basically told this guy he's better off hiring a helicopter and taking a camera and go up and having fun, because it'll be probably less money than because you go up there, you got to take at least 3 guys with you.
Yep.
You got to be a spotter. You got to have another guy to help you with the equipment and everything else. So I just said, I told him, nah. I said, you're better off just hiring a helicopter or something, have them take you up. So, or airplane.
Well, I was approached the other day by a guy who wanted me to do some filming for him for his. It's a Hyundai dealer. They're having a special or something. He wanted me to fly around his business and showing all the cars with the drone and everything. And he wanted to put that on the TV for the commercial. I said, no. You're knocking at the wrong door, my friend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not good enough for that. First off,
you could have done it, Roger. Just take it nice and slow. But the problem is, Claude, in Roger's case, Roger doesn't do a lot of editing. So in other words, he just couldn't go take raw footage and then turn around and package it together.
Yeah, but it's not only that. I can't get liability insurance here in Quebec.
Yeah, you don't want to drop a spark on a car, then the guy would be all pissed off if he hurt somebody. I mean, that's the other issue. I did one job and I got all creative. I did basic editing for it and sent him. He ended up wanting all the raw stuff. So I said, well, I wasted my time doing all that. So I sent it to him, but I emailed him everything, all the footage I had. It was like, I don't know, 50 minutes of footage I did for him. And, and in turn, he's going to take some off. He's putting a roof on our house here the second week in July. So, but after that, I decided I just don't want to do that no more. I just want to fly my drones and just have fun. There's a lot of stress on you flying for people. I know Paul's done it in the past. I know he has.
Yeah.
It ain't like you can go out there like he does his ships. You go out there and you can fly around. I like this shot. You got some guy in the back there. Can you move over here? Can you get a little closer? And you're sitting there going, oh my God, So yeah,
I know a lot of guys though, Claude, that do fly commercially, and they refuse to have anybody with them when they do it, he says, you put it on paper with the shots you want, we'll do it. And that's it. Because if you had to stop every time somebody says, well, no.
That's it. That's it. Hey, Roland, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Or good
Well, that's
evening, I
just
should
it.
say to you. Yeah.
That's just it. I had the guy looking over, it's in my Instagram. I posted some pictures of this place, and I had the guy. The other thing, I don't like people looking over my shoulders when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
And guess where he's at? He's looking over my shoulder, looking at the
Monitor.
Monitor, telling me what to do. And I'm thinking, oh man, I hate having people getting in my man space.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Give me my pilot space. In other words.
Yeah, exactly. Leave me alone. Tell me what you want. Leave me alone. When we get done, I'll give you the videos. You can go in there and take what you want out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh boy, Furball's awake.
I can hear it.
Well, now that the Mavic 2s, you can fly with dual controls now. I've heard of some guys getting a second controller with a screen, and they unscrew the controls, take off the knobs, and then they put a piece of tape across there, and they'll hand it to somebody else. Say, you stand over there and you can watch what I'm looking at.
Right.
Hey, Coast to Coast Jones, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, Brent. Yeah, Brent. He's coughing up a fur ball. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go make another coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's only because I'm making one for Christ's sake.
Hey, Kim, that microphone, that new microphone's working really great, Kim.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Yeah, Paul and Close says, hey, that microphone's working really good there, Kim. They hear you. They hear you. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Thomas, if you want, you can put your hand on my shoulders all you want. If that, you can give me a hug even if you like.
Hey, unknown gamer, how you doing? Yes, Green Patches coffee. I'm going to get it made. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, Rodney Bell, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
I got to turn on my studio lights there.
I'll be right back.
All righty.
Yeah, the sad part it is over here, probably like you, Claude, is I get nice weather and there's no ships. And then I get ships and it clouds up, starts raining, or the wind kicks up really bad, Like,
oh, yeah. I just happened to see Rodney Bell's in the chat. I want him to know I am wearing a Rodney Bell shirt today.
There you go.
And I do have a shirt line now. I made a Teespring lineup. So
there you go.
So I just doing them to somebody wants them, they're there. I don't make the money off it. I actually price them so I can make 45 cents a shirt if that. I just did it. Somebody wants a shirt and then 45 cents I'm going to donate it to whoever. So
yeah.
I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see here. I gotta look at the other thing up so I can see. But right here, this is that house that I flew for that guy.
Oh, okay.
It's like a $450,000 place. They put a roof on it, and the roof was $31,000.
Oh,
put a roof on that house and the garage. I don't know if you can see it that well, but
yeah.
That shot was taken at legal altitude. It was at 230 feet. It may not look up, but that was at 230 feet. So, but let's see here. Go back now.
Roger's back.
Is he?
Yeah, I think.
There it is.
Oh, I think he's gonna blow at his nose. But anyway, yeah, that's that's one of the detractors. There's guys out that are doing all these jobs, and I've said the same thing. I said there's always the person that tells you how you should have done it, and I'm thinking to myself, if I don't say it to him, but I'm thinking, then you should go get a license and get a drone and practice and learn how to do it.
Exactly. I don't know how you are. I've always been one of those people that don't like people looking over my shoulder. And when you're doing stuff like this, that's exactly what you get. You get people looking over your shoulder, you know. So
Hey, Gerald
Um,
Farms. Yeah. I know what you mean about that, looking over the shoulder, that's for sure.
I absolutely despise it at times.
I'm trying to find okay. I'm just gonna Coast to Coast Drones. Bill, you must have seen this link already. Here, I'll post it in. Check it out.
Anyway, too, this is the couple that they owned that house. The guy with the baby and the woman waving at me. So, and you can see me kind of standing off. I'm kind of hidden on one side, but these are the people that own that house. They're absolutely amazed with the drone, and you see she even waved at it.
Yeah.
And she told him he needs to go out and buy a drone. He didn't have one. He says, well, which one is that? And I told him, he says, and she says, you need to go buy one. He says, I'll go to Best Buy tomorrow and pick one up. And then we'll see, you know. So.
Let me see if that's the right link I sent. Yeah. Let's see. Coast to Coast Drones. Check out that link I sent. I don't know if you've seen it already, yes or no. Gerald Farms, good day, good day. Rodney Bill's in the house.
Hey, Rodney.
Kim said hi.
Hey, Kim.
Paul says hi, Kim. Brent says I have to go and cut the grass. Well, Kim did that day before yesterday, so he's okay.
3 hours of boredom. I ended up dancing on the damn tractor. I know I'm not supposed to be.
I actually saw Kim flying his whoop in his backyard there. That one video.
He put the cam on the tractor yesterday. I don't know if not yesterday, day before yesterday. I don't know if it came up good or not. Okay, Rodney. You have a good time now. Have a good work.
Other than the dancing part.
Oh my God.
I gotta get my coffee now. It's ready. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Okay.
Made free by me.
I like that mic that Kim's using. That works well.
Yeah, it's got it. He doesn't have to just add the echo; it's there. You know.
Right. He needs to get a bullhorn. He can sit down and just yell down the stairs and watch the chat. You know, if he's upstairs or whatever.
Right. Right.
I better hit the like button. I've got a bad habit of forgetting to do that. So we don't have Val here.
No shot work.
No,
She's
a long hour.
Yeah, whether you're coming or going. I can't remember how she says that. Please hit the like button.
Yeah. No, but Paul, I didn't get no parcel this morning, so I guess it'll be on the 20th. I'll be getting that.
Let me take a look and see. Let me see where it might be.
It was delivered to my house. I just got it. Yeah, I Interactive DNA, Roger, he set up my OBS and my my YouTube channel, and he sent me a camera.
Cool.
So I got a 922 Pro is what I'm using now.
Okay. He sent me a cam also, and we tried to do the OBS, but my internet's not good enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you can see my OBS is running right now. So
yeah.
Yeah, I have to have it on if I'm just cruising. I don't have to have OBS on, but my camera is controlled through the OBS. Otherwise, I'd be on here and you'd have a gray screen watching me. So I'd be on.
Hey, Jerome Poole. Good morning. Good morning.
Roger. There must be a different kind of a shipping company that they're using. It says it was shipped by Landmark, and I don't know who that is.
Okay.
So I'm not getting any kind of detailed shipping like you do with FedEx or UPS or anybody else.
Okay.
So it's going to Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably got a guy and a mule riding there going, giddy up,
No,
I get that package.
It's a canoe here. It's a canoe.
Oh, a canoe. I
Yeah.
gotta go get Rogers' package.
Yeah, here's always been a canoe. In the
So
winter, it's sled dogs, and in the summer, it's canoes.
Canoes. Yeah.
Hope you're
That's-
feeling much better, Drone Pool.
Drone pool.
Look, Drone
Hello,
Pool, I
Trevor.
got your shirt on this morning, Drone Pool. There you go.
I got Rodney Bell's. My Canadian Drone Hub shirt's around here. I didn't get it on in time, so
My Canadian Drone Hub and Rodney Bell's in the wash right now. Got to do a wash today also.
yeah.
Well, you missed Roger. Whose T-shirt did you have on yesterday, Roger?
Bedugas.
Baduga sent him one that was there was that, the kid pissing on something. The kid was pissing on a DJI.
Yeah.
Who was it? Asgard Hugh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in
he
the ER
had-
now? Oh,
he-
sorry to
he
hear
had-
that.
Yeah, he had Ice Spike's new shirt on. It looked like
Okay.
almost like an Andy Warhol setup. 4 different pictures. It was kind of a
Okay.
cool shirt. So
Yeah.
Hey, Drone Pool, sorry to hear that. You're in the ER now. Sorry to hear that.
Wow.
His back is giving him problems.
Yeah, that's not good.
The Flying Trucker. Good morning. Good morning.
hello, Flying Trucker.
Flying Trucker is always on the road.
Yeah, I
Takes-
think
Yeah,
Did
takes fantastic
Val-
videos.
right. Didn't Val interview him on her channel one day? He lives
I
he
can't
lives in his
remember.
truck. He lives in his truck, I think, don't he? And he all the time.
Wasn't that Chuck It? Wasn't it Chuck It she interviewed? I don't know.
I don't remember. It was a truck driver's all I know. And he was being interviewed from his truck. So
Yeah,
I didn't know if that was him or not.
we got a couple of truckers out there that do it, that live in a truck. Yeah, so guys, I'll be closing down at noon today because I got lots of things to do this afternoon again. So,
So you got an hour and a half of us.
and Wednesdays, I talked to Val yesterday. So Wednesdays I go on at 2:00 in the morning,
Yep.
and usually at 9:00 in the morning on Wednesday mornings. Yeah, and
Holy-
I think now, yeah. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do my Wednesday mornings at 2:00 until 6, and then after that I'm going to bed, and Val's gonna take over at 9:00.
Well, there you go. Because we were talking. I've been watching. I follow like Michael. In that, and a lot of the FPV guys I noticed they're on at 7:00 in the evening. I see a lot of them guys.
Yeah.
And they're usually their viewers are way up there too. So
Mhm.
I don't know that many FPVers other than Michael pops on Night Train,
Mhm.
but who actually lives by me. So so I noticed that they tend to come on, and somebody said the analytics say for best viewers was like a Tuesday or Wednesday in the evening.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I was. Somebody said that, and
Yeah.
because typically people are flying on Saturdays and Sundays. Then Monday they're uploading or they're editing their videos.
Mhm.
Tuesday they're getting ready to put them up, and Wednesday they're making their rounds.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that makes sense. But
Well, that's why I'm doing my thing FPV builds on Saturday nights and Sunday mornings for the FPV
right,
because lots of guys don't work on the weekends.
right.
So 'cause I was doing it during the morning, Friday morning, but everybody's at work.
Right. Yeah, that's my trouble. If I pop on here, I pop on here when I feel like it. I don't. That's my trouble. I don't have a set schedule,
Mm.
and then I'll pop on. Like I was on at 7:30 this morning, and I said I wasn't going to be on that long because I did over 8.5 hours I was on yesterday. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've done quite a few of them, and I decided I'm just going to hang around and make my rounds, visit with everybody, you know. So,
Hey, Blizzard, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Flying Trucker said it was 104 Fahrenheit yesterday in Tucson, Arizona.
oh my God.
You know, it's hard to breathe at that kind of weather.
Is
Thank
that,
you, Blizzard.
they do that'd be funny. That's a dry heat out there too, right? Or is it like a really humid 104?
Yeah, it's two
It's
big
dry.
differences right there. Yeah.
Usually it's dry, but I think they can get some humidity too once in a while.
Yeah. I just no. I like Michigan. I don't know if like Paul is, but I like Michigan. I mean, we get the cooler weather occasionally, but we don't. The humidity doesn't get us till almost the end of the season. So
Yeah.
I didn't really like the spring this year, but then hey, you know, it just. But you know, the old saying is just wait a couple hours and the weather will change anyway. So
exactly, and
Flying Trucker saying it's 100 Fahrenheit dry heat.
wow.
Yeah.
I've been in Michigan. And I know Paul's been there because he's from here too. We were up in Ludington and one summer and it was 93 degrees. And it was humid. And we at the time we didn't have our house. We were in our fifth wheel. And we sit on the freaking deck outside with the awning out with a fan blowing on us. We couldn't do it. We had to go inside and sit in the air conditioner. It was too freaking hot. So
yeah, that humidity is not a lot of fun. Even as when we're on a really hot, humid days when I was a kid, and we used to all take the boats and go out and anchor out off the lakeside. You know, like it was just so friggin' hot. It just, you know, you'd say, well, get in the water and cool off. Yeah, it only lasts for a second.
yeah, then you get out and you're all dried off instantly because of the heat.
Yeah.
Blizzard says, "Bring on the blizzards." No. We just finished with them, Blizzard. Give us a break.
Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like now. It's not bad out. I was outside. I don't know if you've been out, Paul, but it's not really cool out. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain after the winter we've had. So
yeah.
And okay, buddy, he's headed for the butcher.
Yeah, that's where I got to go later too. Go stock up on some meat and food. Well,
since you're going to the butcher, you might as well stop at the baker and also the candlestick maker, and then you'll have the 3 in, you know?
Well, I'm going to stop at my Tim Hortons, that's for sure. I'm going to get myself a good cappuccino.
Ice cappuccino?
Yeah.
I go there, and I like the French vanilla cappuccino. Because I had to go into Canada one year for school. We had to go to Milton, Canada. You probably know where that's at, Roger. And I had to go there to Mercury Outboard School. And every morning we would hit Tim Hortons and I get a French vanilla cappuccino, and that lasted me through the whole class. So
yeah. Oh, that's very good.
Well, they offered Roger to be a spokesperson for Tim Hortons, you know, up there.
They should. He probably spends enough.
He's got his own parking spot.
Yeah, right. Built my second 7-inch quad. Oh, cool, Hadley. Yeah. So everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget. I was gonna say Bell Canada. YouTube likes taking away people on your channel, so make sure you still got them supported. I got my internet provider in my head right now there, so I am going to phone them today.
Oh, we were on a chat yesterday, and there's people that are getting names, calling each other all wrong names and everything. So it's an old thing. Don't feel bad.
The other day, I was talking with Val. I was just on private chat in the Hangouts, and I forgot her freaking name.
Oh no.
That was bad.
You didn't have enough coffee, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Drum Pool. Yeah, Drum Pool's having health issues this week.
Well, my wife
Not
just
good.
got over a bacterial infection. It got into her sinuses. It got into her throat and everything. So she just
Yeah.
got over it. So
That I had that once, and that was a bitch.
yeah. And Beatrice says bacon helps enhance memory. So you need to eat a lot of bacon when you go to the butcher today, Roger.
Oh yeah, I'm already stocked up. I already got some in the fridge. Hey, Beatrice, how you doing? Copper Deal. Good morning, all the way from Israel.
Hello, Taziv. Yeah.
Svi is behaving himself over there. I hope we don't have to read about him in the papers, or
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about him. About drive bombing the military over there with his drone. So
well, they say that the Palestinian KFC over there has a wanted poster listed. If you see this person, let us know. You know, because he's dying to get some KFC.
I don't even eat that anymore. Not around here anyway.
We don't either.
Cook my own.
We don't either, Roger, because what I've noticed with it is me and my wife get heartburn because the way they make it now, they don't make it like they used to.
Exactly.
It's greasy and that, and when they used to make it, they changed the original recipe. I'm sorry.
Mm. Anytime you are by Road Ranger, I'm 15 minutes away. Okay.
It's like you don't see people pushing roasted chicken much anymore. You know, it's usually always either deep fried or whatever.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we are on, either on the barbie or on in the oven.
I'll tell you,
a lot less grease.
I tell you what's a good. When I go out to Sam's Club, back in the back, they have those chickens on the rotisseries going all the time.
Yeah.
And for $4.95 for a whole chicken roasted like that, that's a pretty good deal.
Myers does that.
Yep.
And we actually bought one, but our trouble is me and my wife, we only like a certain part of the chicken. So in a way, it wasn't worth us buying the whole chicken because, I don't like.
Yeah, Blizzard, I'm gonna bookmark that page, yeah. Because Kim's looking for something to build there. I just bookmarked it. For the Canadians living under the sub 250 gram. Okay. I don't know if anybody, I got another link here I'm going to post for you guys. I got to find it there.
Yeah, the hopper, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Did you see that one, Claude, when he posted the hopper?
No.
It was back there a little bit ago. It's called DJI the Hopper. Let me see if I can find it again. My chat won't go back that. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it will. Yeah, there it is.
Is that little car thing that you're talking about?
No. No. This is second generation, a generation amazement kind of thing.
Oh, is it? Because we were discussing that DJI car / robot thing this morning. And
Yeah.
I said, I ain't wasting my money. I'll put the money into more parts for my drones. it snaps together. I mean, Mark was popped in and he's saying about that, and he says, "Yeah, it just snaps together." So it's a Lego toy.
Yeah. Check out that link there, Blizzard. I don't know if you might have seen it already.
Is this that one right here that you just?
This is for FPV thing there. I'll get.
Oh,
I
okay.
can, if I can get it to copy, Claude, I'm gonna
Here, I'll do it, Paul. I'll get it up for you.
okay.
Yeah, Val was on one night, and because she was didn't have to do her webinar or something, so I was on hanging out with her one night. It was me, her, and was it Paul? Was you there, Paul? Yeah, it
The
was
webinar.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You-
one night, me, you, and Paul. It was me, her, and you.
Yeah. Hey, Blizzard.
And Val.
Blizzard,
Yeah.
check out that one there. Check out that link. That's the one with the hopper we're talking about.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now, Paul.
And that thing is incredible.
Now that I could see. It looks like a spider.
Isn't it kind of freaky how it moves? I mean, it's like fluid.
That would be, I could see that used in a business. Holy crap, it jumps off the ground and everything.
Yeah. It's like I was saying, probably FPV guys that buy that sucker, put some spurs on it, and it could climb up the tree and retrieve their drone.
Now that would be something I might be interested in.
Yeah.
Because of it's kind of the coolness factor to it. And
Yeah,
it looks,
and the more you watch it, the more intrigued you get. And then I can see somebody's going to upscale that. In other words, make it bigger, and it'd be the size of a motorcycle. Can you imagine that thing crawling around your neighborhood?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brody Gill says, I'm buying that crap. There you go.
I think it's cool.
That little truck that DJI came out with, if I had a grandson, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's what I believe.
they're not selling it here in Canada, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other issue is it's $500 or around 500. It doesn't come with a controller, so you got to buy a tablet or something to work it on, you know. So, and you got to put it together. It just snaps together. That truck
Well,
thing.
some of it screws together because if you watch the videos, it shows a guy and a kid putting it together, and the kid's learning how to use a screwdriver and a wrench and all kinds of different things, which is cool. Like you say, Claude, if I had a grandson that was close by, or if I had a younger child, if I was in my 30s or 40s, had a younger child, I could see, doing something like that. But us older seasoned drone pilots, doesn't float my boat at all.
Oh. Anyway, Grandpa Paul, will you want to buy me a hopper? Grandpa Paul, you can play with it with me.
I told you I would, if they offered you a advanced ordering for, let's say, $500, I'd put $500 on it and say, let me know.
Right. Does it come with a camera that's on it?
No, you get
an
whatever camera you want to put on there, because I think that's a high-end DSL camera on there.
Oh, okay.
So you can put on there whatever you want.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's going to be a high priced toy.
High price platform that somebody will adapt it to do all kinds of things, I'm sure. But it's so we laughed. Can you see, Claude, about 100 of those in the back of a C-130 transport, and they put that tail down, and those things all of a sudden parachute onto a battlefield, and they're running around doing intelligence stuff and everything else?
Yeah. Or can you? I could see a guy who's into housing inspections. Say a guy's got a crawl space. They can't get underneath there. He could put that thing in there, and he could just walking around in there and check out the crawl spaces and stuff, you know?
And I think it was Russell said that he'd love to have it because it could pull, because he's always pulling like water extension, the plastic tubing and stuff for his water systems through over the ceilings and stuff, and it could just crawl along there and pull it right through, you know?
Right.
Art Brazel, how you doing? Yeah, Nano Tech has advanced a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's what the hopper reminds me of. Nanotech. Yeah, there you go, Beyond Trees.
Or can you imagine the military taking that thing and doing one up on it, putting a
Oh, I'm
different
sure
camera,
already-
putting a camera,
Yeah.
a different camera on it, and putting a freaking gun on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got that in sight already, or they already
Oh
got
yeah. Oh, exactly. You know, we're
Upsize it to the size of a tank, you know, and just use it like a tank, but it crawls over the land instead of uses treads and everything, you know?
yeah.
it.
Then next thing you know, we got, what was that show with Schwarzenegger, the Terminator? We got robots taking over our country.
I'll be right back, guys. The dog has to go out.
That'd be like what's the actor's name in iRobot?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't been on here in a while. I think Paul's seen this. I have now did another run and I got another medal. So I'm got number 3 right now. And I'm going to go for number 4 next year again.
And that was last weekend, right, Claude?
Right, it was last weekend. I come in 8th in my age group.
Yeah, well, that's great. Roger, did you know, Roger, he's got his earphone. Roger, did you know that Claude ran another marathon last weekend and he came in 8th in his age class?
Oh yeah, cool. Congrats on that.
Yeah, so here's my medal. Well, here's all of my medals because every year I do it, but I got 3 medals now. Here they all are. And this is for last weekend right there.
Nice.
So this is coming from a guy 3 years ago that wouldn't even walk around the block. So
Yeah.
so
Congrats on that, my friend.
thank you. And I got 8th in my age group. So I was happy with that. So it was 44 minutes it took me to do the run. So then I paid for 3 days. My legs were so freaking sore and hurt.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah. Nomadic Bikes is, but only 8 people ran. Rotor Deal says, "Holy shit! I can only run 30 meters."
I ran 3.2 miles is what I ran. So
Rotor Deal says that he's got back issues too. You mentioned that the other day.
Yeah.
Well, I was either that or I was going to die. So I decided to change my life around. But then Paul makes it hard because he's eating brownies on camera all the time.
And Claude likes those drumsticks too, those ice cream drumsticks.
Well, I only eat them because you eat the brownies.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I got some.
Now you're starting to sound like Val. Val always blames Paul.
Right.
Well, Kim's been bugging me for 3 days to get some chocolate ice cream. So I finally went and got him some chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm the only one that ate a bowl. He hasn't eaten any yet.
What's the deal, Kim?
Yeah.
I know what it is. Don't eat too much of that ice cream. He's trying to do you in.
Yeah.
So he can take your channel over.
It's called a revolution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ate a bowl of ice cream that night. That was the first time I ate ice cream in, I think, 2 years. Yeah, he says he has no idea, Claude.
Well, you should be getting into it about now. You're making Roger feel bad. He went and got it for you after all. As Philly would say, for the love of God, the dynamic range of that ice cream.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
I like Philly's version of John Travolta, or I think he's supposed to be an Australian. because he tried to copy Ari one day. He sounded like John Travolta.
Yeah, so my diet's going not so bad. It's been a couple of weeks now, so eating a lot of rabbit food, but lots of meat. So it's going on good.
Good.
Do you walk a little bit too, Roger, or no?
I can't walk. My legs are too shot. I can't. If I walk, I'll
Oh,
have to use 2 canes. If I walk a
Oh,
lot.
okay. Oh, okay. Because my doctor said, try to get like 30 minutes a day of exercise, so.
Yeah, my arteries are too blocked, so
Oh, okay.
that's why. That's why
That's
I'm
why
looking for the operation.
the operation, they're going to go in and unblock your arteries and
They're
everything else.
They're changing the arteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, flying trucker, have a good one. They gotta change the artery in the stomach and 2 legs. So.
Well, that don't sound like fun.
No, it isn't. My father passed by there too.
My brother-in-law, he's a diabetic, and he had trouble with his feet, and he went to Washington, D.C. To some clinic there, and they redid the arteries in his feet.
Yeah.
So he get blood flow into his feet. Otherwise, he's going to lose his feet. So
that's what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So they went in there. It was only 1 foot, I think it was, but he was gone for about a week, and he got back, and within he's still kind of recovering, but he's actually walking around on it a little bit. So he said his foot feels better now because of that. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I'm diabetic also. That's the main reason also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Andrew.
What is he eating? What is he eating?
I'm listening to you guys and eating cookies.
Well, hello, Andrew.
Things
How are
back.
you, Claude?
Your camera's backwards, Andrew.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. I knew I was going to forget that one of these times. I was getting good.
I thought he switched the studio around.
I was playing a trick on you, the whole back and forth.
How's your daughter, Andrew? She broke a tooth or something.
She's doing good. Tooth is healing well. Scratched up on the side of her nose and that, but she's doing good. It's amazing. They had to graft it within an hour. Everything was good to go. I've never seen that done before, so it was interesting. I mean, yeah.
Did you have to pay for the dentist? I can't remember here in Quebec. Are kids free?
Kids are free. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It used to be 18, then it went to 16, and now it's 10. But yeah, it's still free. Because it's, I mean, I used to always have good insurance plans because I worked for companies, but now working for ourselves,
Yeah.
that's when they dropped it. They found out Andrew wasn't anymore, and they said, okay, now it's time to lower it. So,
Yeah.
oh, I warned my son, he's 12, don't have any problems.
Yeah. Like when I was working, I had very good insurance plans for my teeth and everything. And now since I'm not working no more, well, guess what? Pay
Yep.
from your pocket.
And it hits. I mean, though, but that said, like the drug plan and stuff like that, I'm thankful we do have here because not every province is the same as the States.
Yeah.
In Quebec, children are covered 100% automatically till they're 18, 25 if they live at home, and that's through the government. So if you don't have a work one, right away you go under the Quebec drug plan, and it's literally a phone call, ID shown, and then 2 weeks later you start.
Mhm.
So that I'm thankful because kids sometimes they need medication a lot, and it does help.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lucas, how you doing?
How are
Yeah,
you guys today?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
That's good.
We're all just sitting here singing and grinning.
Yeah. Is it raining down there in Montreal yet?
It finished, but then
Yeah.
again it was sunny, and now it looks like it's getting gray again. So I guess another downpour.
They're calling for thunderstorms here today, so
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get next.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a perfectly sunny day.
it's getting really dark here now. So we're gonna get it.
Hey, Andrew, we've been picking a little bit on Kim today, and I says, "Where's Andrew with the sign?"
Let me get that up for you. I got to go in the Paul folder because I don't have a full Kim one, so I keep them under Paul. I had to organize it the other night. That's how sad this all is. Like,
I get bills for $300 plus for what they do to me. Okay.
Kim, where are you? There's Kim. There he is. There, Kim.
Just think of that, Claude.
I better get on the other screen because I'm looking at the actual chat. I should be on the. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yeah,
That looks like you.
Furball says, Kim says, shut up, Andrew.
I love you, Kim. And remember, it's nothing personal. I was just kidding.
Rotor Deal says, oh shit, I hope I don't have a folder.
The funny thing is that picture, Andrew, we have a guy in, used to live next door to a guy in his, her name is Megan anyway.
Okay.
Her son is a red-haired kid. He looks exactly like that little guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's what I pictured Kim looking like when he was young. I don't know why I can see Kim in him.
I don't know either.
Hey, Kim, can you come over and pose for us in front of the camera? See if we could get a comparison here.
Oh, nomadic bike. Don't nomadic bike.
That'd be a good one if you can get a picture of Kim and then put it next door and do a then and now.
Mm-hmm. That I would do. I'd be all over that. Yes.
Hey, Kim's telling everybody to shut up.
Go ahead into my folder there, Andrew. Show Claude some of my boat pictures.
I think Claude's. I don't have many of your boat pictures left. I only got the ones with the pressure cooker. That's all I got here. Your pressure cooker gets more coverage than you do. Sorry.
Well, that's his co-host, Paul and his pressure cooker. Full of brownies.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Now you're getting me off my game. Those ones got to go in the browser because they're bigger. That's right. I wanted to make them good and high quality so they're around for a long time. There we go. That's better. That's right.
Oh, your pressure cooker was blessed by the Pope, huh, Paul?
Yeah. That was rescued from that fire in the cathedral in France. That was one of the few paintings that got out. Yeah.
You get around their family, you know.
That's right. On top of Mount Everest or K2. That's right. Yeah, like Mount Everest.
That's the K2 picture. Yeah.
Helping out at the Facebook convention. And always, for some reason, my favorite is that famous scene. I'll go through these sometimes. I'll find them and I'll start laughing like an idiot when I'm all by myself.
Where's the boat picture?
Oh, the boat picture's there, but there's our other favorite one. Remember when they broke the peace deal between?
Oh, yeah, that's
right. That was a very monumental time in history. Things were. And there's you and Richard Cooker in the boat.
There's my picture.
Is he eating brownies?
Mm-hmm.
On the water, eating brownies. Yeah.
Deep frying the brownies and then eating them right there.
Yeah, you need to put one of his drones flying and have a ship in the background.
Yeah.
The Rock. Oh.
It was a hot one of those hot days over here, Claude, that day. And there's the other one.
I was on the set of Top Gun. That was really cool. That pressure cooker has stories that we can't even dream of telling. And there was the pressure cooker's father, the sordid history when he flew for the Germans. We forgot about that one too. That we did research from the book. So.
Andrew, you got too much time on your hands.
I can whip these up like that. I think I'm talking on here.
And then my brother, he's got a picture of my brother, looks a lot like me. My brother Dom.
Oh. Do I have? Yeah, I got them in your folder. Yep. Okay. All right, you're gonna join me. Your brother's gonna join me. Let's get him in here. So there you go. There we go. This takes a minute. This one takes more work. So Just chat amongst yourselves while I'm bringing. This could take a minute. And we got Val, of course.
And then there's Val.
That's right. Oh yeah, Paul has to go over more. That's right. I forgot. He takes up more space.
He's a little wider.
He's a little wider. Yeah, he takes a little more editing than the other one.
That's cool, Hadley. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, right around there, we'll say. And then Val's going to stand behind her man. So there you go. There. And to finish it off, we always have little baby Kim. There we go. I'm like all this happy family.
Okay, you're missing somebody though, Andrew. Where's Roger?
Oh, Roger. No. Roger's sacred. I don't do Roger, and it's just gonna be that way. And it's and this is more happy family. I feel in good company when I have it this way. So there we go. Jesus. And you see a bit of mom and dad in them. That's what I really like.
The hair. It's all the hair.
That's right. He definitely didn't get daddy's girth. That's
Beyond Tree says Roger has the delete button.
I don't know if I'll change subject here a little bit. I don't know if I made a mistake on a live stream one day, and Andrew probably knows about all these things. I decided one day, somebody wanted to get on, I posted a link in the live stream. I had a troll get on my channel. I could not eject him. I couldn't get him off my stream, so I ended up shutting it down. In his comment, I could hear his wife in the background saying, "Why are you being so mean to them? You need to stop it." And he's sitting there laughing about it. And he says, I said, "Well, guys, I'm just going to stop the live stream, restart one." He says, "Oh yeah, put a link in the chat for your Hangouts, and I'll come back on."
Yeah, you never put it in the Hangout in the chat ever. And you did the right thing by shutting it down. That's the best thing you can do. And you can reset your key in your settings under live streams.
Right.
After something like that, it's a good thing to reset your key as well. He didn't because of the link, but you want to be safe. But you did all the right thing. Like, well, don't ever put it in the chat. Keep it very private. And you did the right thing by shutting it down.
Yeah, I shut it down. Then I deleted the video off my YouTube because I don't want to give the guy no airtime.
Right. Yep.
And I deleted it. So from now on, if I have a live streams or whatever, I email the link to people like what Roger does. I learned big time after that because I had a guy go through my channel, put the hashtags and everything else in there. So I get a lot of more people popping in when I'm on a live stream.
Right.
Well, and now I discovered after doing that, I have to be extremely careful because I had one day I had like 6 trolls in a row.
Oh shit!
Come on there.
Oh no.
You know, so.
I was in a live stream one night where somebody posted the link in the chat. I got there after it happened. He had 175 German trolls. They had taken over his stream. And I went in, and the crowd, like everything was just flying by. And that's a great way to get your channel banned because they're cursing and swearing. One of them ended up showing some porn, and they were cursing and swearing in the chat. I mean, all those things can trigger the algorithm. Community strike, just like that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Call in show. How you doing?
Hey.
Hadley's famous Centroid Aerial.
So anyway, I watch your live streams, Andrew.
Thank you.
I comment and I hang out there a little bit, but I'm old. Your stream moves too fast for me. I comment. I said, "Did I comment or where'd it go?" And I'm looking at the chat, you know. But I've learned a lot from you. Actually, I have. And my biggest lesson I had to learn on my own, that was about posting links in the chat. I don't do that now. So,
but you're not the first that's ever done it. You know, I mean, there's no, it's everybody learns lessons like that. You know, you're not the first by any sense of the word. There's lots of people in here probably that's either done it or knows somebody who's done it. It happens a lot. So don't feel bad about that. You learned, and now you know. That's the main thing.
Yeah. And Night Train does that. Night Train did that last night. He said, "I'll put a link in the chat. Anybody wants to come join me?" And I'm thinking, I actually made a video about not doing that.
Yeah.
You know, after, and Night Train, he just puts a link in the chat, and I said, dude, I was thinking, I'm no way, I'm not going to do that no more.
We had a guest on this fall, Doug Tenaple. He's the guy who created the video game Earthworm Jim. It became like one of the greatest games of the early 90s as a cartoonist. This guy's big, Steven Spielberg, the whole 9 yards. That's how I met him. He was an artist, and he's drawing these books. He would just throw the link out in the chat and say, anybody want to come up and join me? And I was like, holy wow. Woof. And he did tell me after, he said, yeah, friends have told me not to do it, but I don't care. But now he doesn't do it. I think he's now got, because he was back then he was a couple of thousand or 2,000. Now he's 10,000. So I guess he found out over time it isn't good practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I got to meet him. So it worked out for me because that's how I got him on my show. It's by going up and taking the link. But at the same time, once we got talking, I'm like, man, you should really not put your link out there. And he's like, I don't care. You know.
Well, I had DNA Interactive. He's the one who did all my graphics that are running right now, and he helped me set up my YouTube channel, my OBS as well. So, and he was on there explaining something to us, and this guy come on there just ragging on him, saying, "You don't know crap. That software is junk." And you could hear the guy's wife in the background. Don't be doing that to those guys, you know. And I told him he needed to leave, and I tried to eject him. I couldn't get him off, so I just stopped the stream.
When it's a troll, stop it. You're better off. Don't leave any window open before they do something, because it only takes a minute for them to go and flash up, like I say, Pornhub or anything like that in the screen replacement, and that get you hit by the algorithm. And once it's done, it's too late.
Yeah,
because they're going to look at your stream, and right away they know that you've put the link out into. You know what I mean? It's a losing battle, so not worth it.
Yeah, so I stopped it and deleted the whole live stream. I just took it off my YouTube.
No, you did good. You did good. Yeah,
you did all the right steps. So, you know, good.
I learned a big lesson that day. So,
video calling show, same as me. Yeah, if I was a gamer, I'd be all over it. I don't even have time to play. I play American Truck Simulator once every 4 months for 2 days. Get sucked into it, lose a weekend, and I delete it. I don't know why, because I hate driving truck in real life, so I don't know why I ever wanted to play the game. But anyway, and my son wants to be my oldest one, and I'm trying to talk him out of it, and he likes to get all into it, and slow and steady wins the race, and I'm just grabbing something that's not even normal. Got about 900 horsepower. I'm going across Arizona doing about 350 kilometers an hour. Exactly, playing it for the realistic side. I think it's back when I drove truck. I was wishing I had one go that fast so I could get it over with. But
when you play that game, do you use your boat horn?
Yeah, but I will. They got their own. I might bring that into it. Yeah, that horn was such a fluke. That was only supposed to be ever a one-time thing, just to piss Xenia off and then done with it. Because I used to shut off her mic when she get yapping. I used to mute her, saying it was the husband's dream all the time. And then I started doing the video thing, and then the horn was just that, but everybody loved it so much. And then I realized, wow, if anybody strays away when I go to do the wheel, they start coming back. So that's how it came, you know. It was not planned by any sense of the word. Yeah, Exploring Ginger, exactly, off the road with 80,000 pound gross. Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Okay, Justin, you take care.
Be well, Justin,
and make your decision. Let us know what you're deciding to do.
What's he doing? What's he deciding?
He got multiple job offers, so he's got to decide which one he's going to take.
Yeah, he actually interviewed with Amazon.
Really?
They're gearing up their new drone program, and he got 4 online interviews, and they just kept calling him back and calling him back and calling him back.
That's nice. Good for you. Congratulations, Justin.
Man, he got offered some other jobs too, so he's not going to decide which one he's going to take.
Hello, Mark. How are you? Mark's here too.
Yeah, my brother.
Centroid's in the house. Yeah, Andrew's twin brother.
Manic Magic. Send this link to your son.
Well, you know, Andrew, that your brother's going to be coming up with, along with, isn't he planning to come up there to yours, Rogers, in July with Val?
With Val, yeah.
Yeah, so your brother's going to be in the neighborhood.
I'm not sure though if I'll be in the neighborhood. That's the problem. Like I say, I might be hundreds and hundreds of kilometers away at the time. So
Yeah.
we'll see. You never know. You'll never know. And I'm sorry I said kilometers. That is just, I know miles and stuff. And I want to do, this is my reenactment of an American when somebody says kilometers. My apologies. We're actually worse off here because we do both. And it's so confusing. And it was a lobbyist fought to bring back the, once we were supposed to be metric, they brought back part of the imperial, the US, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So now, like, for instance, meat all the time, that's the huge scam. You know, pork loin is on for $2.99 a pound. And next week it's on, the week before it was on for $2.29 a kg. You always got to watch because you never know if you're getting screwed royally or if it's an actual deal, because it depends if it's by the pound or by the kilogram.
Yeah.
And that I hate. And then literally you have like meat right beside you or vegetables or anything like that. That's their market trickery now. They do it in both just to try and mess you up. So you think you're getting a deal when you're really not.
Yeah, that's it.
Riley, she's doing good. Thank you. Thank you all you guys though for asking. That was really nice. And she read all the comments. She's very like her grandfather. She likes to be seen. So she sat down and read them all, and yeah, she appreciated it. But she was so lucky the way she lucky. It wasn't lucky, but it could have been worse, I guess. They were playing at the park, and they come out, and it's right on one of those little end, not a cul-de-sac, but you know, just maybe 100 feet in, and then it goes right into a park, like the trail end of a road. And when they walked out, she hooked her feet on the one of the, you know, the blockades to keep cars from going in.
Yeah.
Which was not what she's going to just pack like that. Just went like straight down, and it's her chin that took all of it pretty much.
Oh shit.
She had got it here in the forehead, you know, could have been a lot worse. So
Yeah.
and the tooth broke just fraction below the nerve, so that was a good thing. It causes a lot less trouble. They can still graft it, but you know, a lot less work to do. So
So they'll be, so they actually will be able to save it. They ain't gonna have to trouble down the line with it.
Sorry,
Did they actually save it, or down the line is it's gonna have to go?
yeah, they saved it because it was her adult teeth. She just, you know, and now she's 8. Of course, it had to be an adult tooth. And my son caught it right away. And I remember from a long time ago, you put it in milk or something with milk and bring it to the dentist. You got to be there within 24 hours. And they grafted it right there. It wasn't our usual dentist, but we had to find somebody open, and they did it within an hour. Everything was done. So it's quite impressive how they can do it. It's just an epoxy type of thing that they have for it, and can't really see any difference. So,
and those are her adult teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't want to.
Yeah.
You know, if it was baby teeth, maybe run, but she couldn't stay that way anyways. It was too jagged, like it broke at an angle. So it would have been, you know, because she bit right through, well, not right through her tongue, but almost through.
Oh.
And that in her nose, and she was still scraped up here, but I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. There. That was before they fixed it.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, so that's that one there. That's, of course, it should be the length of the other one. The rest are all baby's teeth around it, you know.
Oh, okay. At least the biggest chunk of it was below the gum line, or above the gum line.
Yeah, exactly. So, and my son saved the piece, so that they just grafted on and they clean it all out and then use that epoxy, and that was it.
Well, I basically had that a while back, and they actually my front tooth here, I was putting siding on the house, and I fainted because I hadn't been eating right, and I fainted. And I woke up, I had nails in the hand, a hammer in the other, and my tooth was broke. So he figured the hammer probably hit me in the mouth when I went down. And I called the dentist, and he basically took me, the piece of tooth was gone, but he basically rebuilt it with a, like you say, epoxy and a heat gun. And it's still there. They said someday you need to get a crown on. I said, why? It's working good the way it is. So
exactly. Well, that's crazy, what they can do today. It's amazing. They're almost like artists as well as you know, in the health profession.
They are.
You know, I love the metric system. I think it's ridiculous. We don't have standard states. It makes so much more sense. Well, I'll say something here too. Like if I was to go and build something today, I would still go by measuring, you know, feet. but in school they're all learning. If you take carpentry or anything, they're all learning it on the metric side. And really, you know what? It's so much easier because there's no fractions. Everything is by tens. It really is a lot easier. But most carpenters here would still be using, just because of force of habit,
Yeah.
would be using the old the used system.
That's how I do it. I'm an amateur carpenter. I help a guy with his cabin and that. We're gonna do some more work this summer. I actually have a tape measure. It's metric, and that's how we do it because it's just easier.
Yeah, there's no fractions. Fractions are the biggest pain in the ass with all of it, you know.
Right.
Oh, cut me to, 10 inches and a 10 and 3/4, or 7/8. Holy shit, we're getting hit with wind. My curtain just stood up against the ceiling.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's getting really dark here too. Oh, we're gonna get hit too.
Yep.
I gotta do my errands this afternoon. Damn it. I'm getting off at 12 o'clock today, so
I was laughing when you were talking about the ice cream a while ago. I thought that's where I pictured Kim looking like the picture here, Kim wanted ice cream for a couple of days. I picture him sitting there at the end of the table doing that face. You go and take him out for ice cream and that. Maybe a toy at the dollar store if he's really, really, really good during it.
Yeah, you can the dollar store. I gotta go there today.
You gotta get him a toy truck.
Kim is in for something special today. I was thinking like a little, like a pail and shovel. It's summer. Get them out in the dirt for a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep an eye on while you do your stuff. Go check on them.
Now, when he goes to the doctor, does he still get a lollipop afterwards?
Oh, I hope.
I actually got it here. I went to the doctor because for part of my car accident, I never go to the doctor. And I was kidding with the nurse. I said, well, don't people that come to the doctor first time get a sticker? I got it out in the refrigerator and I kept it. It says, I was a very good patient. She put a sticker on me. So, yeah, because I wouldn't go to a doctor. Now, after my car accident, almost killed in it, I pretty much said, okay, I need to go to the doctor now. So,
yes.
There you go.
Rod just got done last weekend with his third 5K run.
Who?
Yeah.
His third 5K run.
These are all my medals right here.
I was listening before I came on. I was seeing that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I finished 8th in my age group. My age group was 60 to 64. So,
nice.
So, yep, that's part of changing my life around, getting healthy type deal, So,
well, hats off to you. That's why I felt bad coming in eating cookies. When I heard you talking about that, I'm like, I got a cigarette just put out, and now I'm eating some chocolate chip cookies, and he's talking about running that.
This message is from Healthy Living here, right here.
There you go. Yeah, another one that's a poster boy for health.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there's I gotta get this just right. Right here's I could share it off my Facebook too, but it's just easier. Right here is me actually running. Right there I go. And I was running to the finish line. So
very cool.
So yes, I did run.
I believe you. I believe everybody's healthy. I mean, even Paul, he does boating, so that counts.
Yep, that's right.
With his pressure cooker and brownies.
That's right. So everybody does their part. So
that's right.
But hats off to you for doing that. That is really awesome. That's a good run, man.
I was 44 minutes was my time, and I was a 308th person across the line, and I come in 8th. So
that's pretty good. Good for you. The main thing is doing it. That's what it counts, is getting out there and doing it.
It's my 3rd year, and I enjoy doing it, and I'm planning on doing it again next year. So,
that's awesome. That's
and it's right on Lake Michigan. I was up in Ludington, Michigan. I don't know if you know where that's at or not, but I was right there on Lake Michigan. You could see the shoreline for Doug's biggest chunk of it. So it was nice. So
nice area to run.
It was. And it's It's well done, but I had to get on a guy up there. Back to drone topic. We were standing at the start line. I look up, and there's a Mavic 2 Pro hovering above everybody's head. And this guy was so glitchy, it was going boop, 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 left and right. So he wasn't that experienced. So I went over to him. I said, "Hey, dude, can I ask you a question?" He said, "What's that?" I said, "Do you have a Part 107 license?" He says, "No, I'm a hobbyist." I said, "Do you realize you're not supposed to be flying that over people's heads?" He says, "Well, the organization asked me if I could do this." I said, "Well, I don't care what the organization said. You're breaking federal FAA law right now." And I said, "First place, you're not supposed to be flying over people." So I said, "I'm not being a jerk about this, but I said, I'm standing underneath this thing. My wife is out there as well." And I said, I don't need any accidents happen where it's, that drone probably wouldn't hurt you, but it could come down and clunk you in the noggin. Definitely. And he landed it and took off. So, because I did the old Paul on him. I took out my 107 license and showed it to him. So, and he says, "Oh, you do know what you're talking about." I said, "Yeah, very much so." I said, "Even we don't fly over people like that." So,
exactly. No, it's all good till they have something go wrong, and then they're gonna see.
That's a perfect case of where you want to have a zoom camera and be off to the side, zoom in,
Yeah, this was a platinum, Paul. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Mavic Pro Platinum. It was that one. So it wasn't the new drone, but all he had to do was go up another 30 feet, and there's a line of trees. He could have hovered over those trees and did a side swipe and got the whole area and wouldn't been over people.
Yeah,
that'd be a nice view,
But
the Mavic Pro has the digital zoom too. He could have, he clicked that button and it zooms in, boom, 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 boom.
Right.
I like the video you did, Paul, by the way, on the Mavic Zoom, the one about how it's great to look into your neighbors' yards and stuff like that. You really did a good job.
Well, they were picking on him about riding around with his crock pot in his boat.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the next thing. He's getting the DJI crock pot.
Well, it takes some skill to hover that low over water,
Yeah. See, Andrew, you need really name of that boat to the DJI crock pot.
That's right. That's a good point.
Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Yep. So, what's your plans for this weekend there, Andrew?
Oh, God, if I can get through today, I'll be fine. Tonight, we'll be on tonight, 9 p.m.
Okay.
Creators Therapy. And then after that, I don't have a clue till Sunday night.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm almost thinking of, it's time that we just take the kids and go away for a night somewhere and maybe just take off. I don't know.
Good idea.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you, Kim. That's a bad habit I have. Paul clawed the finger. He knows exactly what I'm talking. I got a habit of putting my finger by my mouth when I'm sitting here on a stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Kim says clawed the finger.
Oh.
Because Paul knows what that is. We have a keyword. So.
Oh. Well, everybody has their stuff.
Well, what happens is with Claude is it starts here and then it's up to here and then it's up to here.
Then I'm over my mouth like this, and then you can sound like I'm mumbling. So I need to get tie wraps and tape my hands down.
He doesn't realize he's doing it. It's just.
He puts his finger over his mouth. Paul puts his hand down his pants when he's on a live stream. We all have our stuff, so you can never see the other hand. That's right.
I gotta look under here. Have you got a desk cam?
Kim goes on without.
But I did discover this helps me a little bit. I made a cross one day out of tie wraps on a live stream, and I'm sitting down here just talking, and it keeps my finger out of my face. So I made this cross because of that. So I'm going to be selling this limited edition cross out of tie wraps for $2,000.
There you go. There you go. Just PayPal them, folks. It could be yours.
It was custom made.
And yes, Kim, you have your thing too. You go on without pants. I know.
He goes flying outdoors in his underwear.
Yeah, in a tutu, yeah. A DJI tutu that came with the box. Yeah, there you go, Kim. I'm just kidding. I haven't used a tutu in a long time.
Well,
I don't know if you heard or not. I was talking to Brenda today. She sent the tutu to Philly.
Oh, right.
And the deal is, we got to kind of talk her into it. Philly's got to fly his drone like he does wearing a tutu.
Oh, right.
When she gets her 4,000 watch hours. So a lot of us have just been letting her videos play to help her out. So she said, yeah, it's on its way to him right now. The tutu is.
Oh, don't send any here. That's for damn sure. We're about ready to have fires out in the back here. So
He was on my channel one day, him and Brenda were, and I said to him, and he says, Claude, stop it. For the love of God, we said, oh, that'd be cool. Him out in Main Street in front of his house, flying his drone, wearing a tutu. Talking to his camera.
well, the neighbors already look at him kind of funny some days. Here's this guy standing out there in his Bermuda shorts, and it's 40 degrees out, and he's yelling and screaming at the air, holding this device, and they're all going like, "Oh my gosh, he's at it again."
Oh my God.
That boy's got.
Manic says she got her 4K watch hours, so Philly has to do it now.
Oh.
Sorry, Michael. That's going to go viral.
Well, I think Michael's going to go silent right now for a while.
He's going to take some time off YouTube and disappear.
Hey, Andrew, look
Yeah.
at now. Wouldn't you like to have this? Look, here's the link. Check it out.
Let's see. I'll just take off the music so there's no strike. There we go. DJI Hopper.
He's thinking really hard. It's kind of cool in a way.
It's freaky.
It's freaky, yeah. Oh my God, even jumps.
Yeah, how well it moves.
Is this the big release the other day?
No. The release was the release was a truck.
A toy truck, I call it. Yeah.
What kind of truck? Sorry.
It's like a combat tank for kids that shoots water pellets and laser, and you can have combat with them. You get two of them. If you shoot a laser at it, it gets a point, or you get a point, or.
Oh, so like laser tag, but now you don't even have to get up off your ass to do it.
That's it.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah.
and it's $500, and you got to buy a tablet to use it.
Oh, geez, that's a steal. We'll get a couple.
Well, when you go to their site, Andrew, that says limit 3 right now until we can restock.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, that Hopper thing, it looks interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider that if you're doing like inspections about crawl spaces and houses with it. You could probably use it for that.
Or if you wanted to sneak around the neighbor's house.
Mm.
I can see that thing skitter into a bush, then stop and look around the bush, and then skitter to the next bush, look around.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Welcome back. Nomadic Bike says dog fights. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony, good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Good to see all of you guys, by the way.
It's always great to have Andrew.
Oh.
Here
I got a card for this. Hold on. Where did I put that one? I don't think I added it in yet. I don't have any part of this one. I'm slipping. Hold that thought.
Anthony wants to know, Andrew, again, if you want to say again, how your daughter's doing.
Oh, thank you. She's doing much better. She went to school the next day, and yeah, she's doing good. Thank you for asking those. Yeah, she's a trooper and a little bit of a drama queen mixed into one. but it's been a lot worse. So
Not to sound nasty, but I think we appreciate women being a little bit drama, just because it makes them different than us guys, where we just, what's the matter with you? Nothing.
True. True. I got 2 older boys, and you can't get a word out of them without a crowbar prying it. Her, no issues. She's ready to talk.
All right. Anything you want to ask me? Nope.
That's true. That's very well said.
But Andrew also, I have a daughter too. She was on my live stream yesterday. She come on.
Nice.
And guys and their daughters, dads and their daughters got a special bond anyway. So
that's exactly it. There's something different with it. It's not picking on, like, loving one more than the other, but there's just something different. And I mean, that's the thing with mothers and their sons. I tease my wife all the time. I say, because women, they like the boys better because they're training them not to be like their husbands were. Or any bad date they ever had. You're not gonna leave a girl waiting on Friday night and pick her up, and you're not gonna not know how to cook, and you're gonna yeah, you're not gonna go down that same path that your father did. Yeah. So much junk on here. Where is it? I know I made a card for that one, Paul. I'm sorry to keep you hanging. I remember
I've got plenty of hear ye's,
Yeah, you just hold on to that. I can whip up another one in Photoshop. You just save that all for the grand finale.
Yeah, if Paul ever decides to go live stream, he could be sponsored by Mary's Brownie Shop.
Yes. Oh, there I found it. I found it. Have no fear, Paul. It's been found. There we go.
Oh man, he was waiting too.
There we go. Now, off you go, my friend. Say what you want to say.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. All come and join the great and wonderful, magnificent Andrew.
Such an ass.
Come forward now, and you shall be heard. He will bless you.
That card works up for all of us there.
Yeah. I'll make copies. Yeah. We can circulate it at the next Canadian Rolling Up meeting.
Hear ye, hear ye. I forgot the bowing part.
Good God.
I noticed Rogers, because he's getting down to almost his going time, does what mine does. The chat goes downhill in a hurry. Because Roland said, so this is going to be the running butthole challenge.
But it's really out there. Okay.
Check this, Andrew. All right.
Hey, Licky's Bike It. How you doing?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
No, what happens in the chat though? Sometimes it really goes down in the chat. Then after that comes back up. So it's
there's like anything else.
People go out. Yeah.
It started off good.
And don't forget, everybody, remember to hit that like button, whether you're coming or going.
Yeah.
Roger can always use that like. And also, I would recommend, since Andrew's here, you check under the desk and see if you have a camera on you.
Oh, what I'm watching right now. Wow. Why is the guys into this, Roland? Really? It was off to such a good start.
Oh my God.
Turning my head all the time there. Oh no, this doesn't work.
Leaky Bikes, there's 2 Americans here too. So thank God you said you Canadians. We're out of it, Paul.
Okay.
Oh man. And some of it's really good. It's this bed jumping challenge where you put a camera and you jump at it and you spread eagle the camera. Oh, slow motion. Hang on one second here. Oh man. That's it. I'll put this in the private chat, or you guys can grab the link from Roland and watch it. Yeah, you might want to check this out. This is insane. Well, thanks, Roland.
Oh,
I
Oh my God.
know. They're just like, oh, can I look? No, not this one, not this one.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay, Anthony. Well, they're looking at that.
Okay, okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Some are great and some are, yeah.
Yeah.
So Paul, when you're doing that one. Oh. Let's see here. Where in the heck is that at? There it is. I gotta mute my mic.
Whose phone running? Okay.
That's me. I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Roland, want to do me a favor after? Delete that link.
Oh my goodness. The tallywhacker at the end.
I
That's unbelievable.
know. Everything was going good, and then it's right off to another one. There's one muscle bound guy. It's like, that girl with the dress. It was the other one. I keep jumping ahead, and I keep coming back to the same. Like, there she is. There, the one that does in slow motion. Bye.
My Jeep is done for the second time.
I don't know how we unsee that. That's
Roland knew how to spice up the morning. I give him credit.
Thanks for deleting the link there, Roland. Thank you.
Yeah, my eyes are still burning.
Roger, I know you got to run chores, but you said you're going off at 12, right?
Yeah.
Do you have like 5 or 10 minutes for me when this is done?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure, no problem.
Anthony, you were asking about hashtags. If you're not watching that, because you'll not hear me then at the same time. I close my eyes. Here it is. Why you do not want to use hashtags on your videos.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. We have our hashtag, for instance, hashtag Blue Wrench Group and hashtag Push Alive. We use it on our videos, but if I wanted to be really greedy, I would tell you, you know what, make sure you put them on yours. Why would I do that? Because most likely when we click on the hashtag, it's going to bring it to something of mine. Hashtags are of no real benefit to you on most of those things, unless, say, you did something for a charity or something like that, hashtags, I don't know, stop heart disease, just for instance. Okay, then you would put it in because you want to build awareness for that. Why you don't want to do it on all your other videos is because it's just basically another gateway for people to go and watch somebody else's content. That's the whole problem with putting hashtags onto it. If they click onto it, it's going to go to other stuff, and whoever has the most views or the most viewed stuff is most likely going to be the next suggested for people to watch, and you'll fall lower down. The whole point is for people to watch more of what you do, not watch somebody else's. So that's why it's not good to use hashtags unless you have one for your own or something for your channel. Like I say with us, for like hashtag Blue Wrench Group, that's fine. We do in our videos, but we've never preached to anybody, oh, you should put it on yours, because then that would just basically mean you put it on. When we did the hashtag road to 8K, that we asked people to put in their, when they made the shout out video for the competition, we asked them to put it in the title because yes, that's our competition. We're running around it. So that was the point. But other than that, I will never put anybody else's hashtags on. Xenia does that charity thing each year. She'll put their hashtags in for that because the whole point is to raise awareness. I hope that answers it. They don't help you any. They're no benefit in like getting you more views or stuff like that. It puts you in a pool where you're most likely going to get lost into it.
Yeah. Did Paul drop out?
He said he'd be back in a minute. I thought he was just going on mute or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he may have to go get a brownie.
They brought the crate. The shipment came in.
Yeah.
He's looking for his boat right now. The damn thing floating away with his crock pot or his pressure cooker.
Oh, he's quite the man. He's quite the man. You're welcome, Anthony. No problem at all. No, that's and I know mine. Hey, it is sometimes when we're talking about it and everything's going on, it's hard to remember that kind of stuff, or you hear it halfway. So I never mind being asked. So if I can help, I'll help.
Yeah, it's like Nay helped me with mine, Andrew, and we did the hashtags, random hashtags like DJI, unique, and all that. And what I noticed since I do that, my live stream kind of pops up there now. It's kind of out there. But also, I noticed since I've done that, boy, I get a lot of trolls.
Yeah. And you're just getting out there most likely just because you're doing more stuff. The chances of them finding you, I mean, it works like any other search engine. They all work on the same idea that the most gets the first.
Right.
So you're competing, you put DJI, you got probably channels that are using it that got, 2, 3, 4 million subscribers, that, whatever, all the way down, whichever ones are using it, you're going in just another search engine with them, for lack of a better term.
Right.
That's,
obviously we were talking about the troll getting on my panel. And like I say, since I had Nay from DNA Interactive, he's the one who did my graphics for here that's running right now. And since he went on my YouTube and set this all up, I'm picking up subscribers slowly. I'm gonna let my channel do what it's gonna do. When it gets there, it'll get there. It's like I go to your channel and I go in there and say hello and say hello to everybody. I respect your rules and hang around for a few minutes, but it goes so fast. My eyes, I'm old, and I'm going like this, watching watching it, and I'm going, well, did I comment? So
scroll up though. Scroll up till you see the arrow, and then just feed it down at your own pace.
Right.
That's
that. I figured that one out actually after that, but
some do like that. The thing is, slow mode only applies to people with no wrenches. Because if you put slow mode on and apply to everybody, imagine if somebody wrote something really bad in the chat, the mod had to wait for that time to be able to deal with it, so they get like a pass. So the only way I could combat that is to take everybody's wrenches away, and I mean our whole channel's built around that blue wrench theory, so I take it out and kind of killing the whole soul of my channel. That's the problem.
Well, that's like what I do too. Is anybody comes in my live streams when I do them, they got blue wrenches because I know I'm subscribed to them too. That's how it and it works, because I had people come on there and I check it when I'm talking around, and I'll pop on and check people, and I had people that I got unsubscribed from.
Okay.
Then I have to re-enter. So.
That's par for the course on YouTube. That's par for the course. That happens. And Magic, Manic Magic said, Claude, that is tag he showed you, not the hashtags. Yes, there's a big difference.
Right.
Hashtags are like, come up with the hashtag symbol like in your title or something like that. Tags are your search words. That's what it means. But the problem too is if you just do DJI, once again in your tags, you're getting the same problem. You're competing again. What you're looking for more is phrases that people use. Because if you put just DJI, everybody has DJI. Everybody that has a drone. You're competing against everyone. And what happens when an auction? Most of our ads that we go for are auction based. Everything in a second is decided out who the highest bidder. So they want the ranking ones recommended first.
Right. Mine says DJI Mavic Air, DJI Inspire. Basically all the drones that I would have anything to do with. So,
that's a problem though. That's your issue right there. You got all the stuff that's competing with the big guys, and you need to be looking for phrases. I'll show you one that I use as an example. Why that? Like if it's just one word, you're competing against all the big channels. But if you put phrases, you have a better chance of matching up. And what you got to do is research on what phrases people are looking for. And I always bring this as an example. I wanted to show our milestones, but nobody searches for milestones. Nobody cares about milestones, when we hit them. So after a bit of thought, I decided to market them under channel growth, which people do look for. So I could have wrote channel growth and competed with all the big channels, but instead I went and looked up and found the number one question people ask is, How do you make your channel grow? So instead of one word, grow or channel grow, by putting this in, they type this in a lot. So if they are typing this in a lot, and I have this right in the title, because all these all work on the same theory, it has a lot better chance of getting me recommended a lot higher than the big ones, because I answer the exact question they're asking, where the big guys will just have, like, grow a channel or something. So
Is that on your about page, or is that you put that in all your videos?
all my videos are, this is our playlist, the same thing. It's the same practice
Yeah.
for all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to 200 characters, and you go right into it about it. And the next big question that everybody was asking, what came in number 2, was YouTube growth strategy. So I wrote the 2 of them in because they wanted in proper sentences.
Right.
You did that way. But on your tags, you would, if say my tags if I had this was a video instead, one of the tags would definitely be how to make your channel grow. So when people typed in that exact phrase, I would be an instantaneous match. That would get me higher. Where if it's just growth, I'm competing against channels that have 4 or 5 million, 2 subscribers, whoever's ever used that word in their video.
Right.
That's what these string tags are, what really helps small channels get noticed better, because we'll go further into it than the big guys will, because they have like name power. They don't need this kind of help at that point. They still use it, a lot of them, but they don't need it.
Andrew, I got a question.
Yeah.
When I post my ship videos up to
they're all sideways, by the way, in the chat. Oh, there she goes.
When I post on YouTube my ship videos, the first line I put in, let's say the Paul R. Tregurtha, upbound Port Huron, Michigan, and the date, and then in the box down there, is that what you're talking about? Because then I put the Paul R. Tregurtha, and then I might say heading into Lake Huron on the St. Clair River, passing under the Blue River bridges. Would I be better off to preface all of that instead of just a Paul R. Tregurtha, Great Lake ship, Paul R. Tregurtha?
Well, you got to research it and we'll see what people are looking for. That's the key. Is like I just brought up one here. We did like YouTube hide your sub count. See, Xeni did some research and found out what was the biggest click through one on that one. It was YouTube hide sub count was that night for what we were doing matched us best.
Okay.
So I'll show you in a sec, like in that other part in a second. So we always put our channel name at the end. We always put the catch line at the beginning. And this whole line here is right down here. This is something that people don't do a lot, and you should do. Whatever your title is, should be the first line of your description as well. So you see you have here and here are identical, and why you do that, and you can download Social Blade. Any of them will show you what the person's tags are for that video.
Okay.
So you see YouTube hides your sub count. YouTube hides your sub count. She found out that was the #1 string question. That's why we didn't just put sub count, or if we just had to put YouTube, we would have been competing with every channel going. But I did that, we were the exact match. So you put your most important one first, which is here, which is also here, which is also here. So we've used it double the times already.
Okay.
And that's irrelevant. You got to research them for each one.
But at one time, I thought you said you don't want to hide your sub count, right? Or do you?
I wouldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody can.
I'm not like you. I'm not nowhere as high as you are. I think nobody is on here. But
tons bigger than me.
yeah, but because I think I was on one of your shows where you mentioned about not hiding your sub count. So
I never found a good practice. It makes people start to think there's something wrong with it. I didn't even like hiding my likes, dislikes, but we had to because of botting reasons. We had no other choice. But that should be gone anyways at this point. I'm hoping they're still going through with it. They're thinking of getting rid of it. So
they really should, because if you don't like the video, just don't watch it and leave, or don't like something,
Well, if you don't like it, either go away, or at least with comments, you can leave something. It's not anonymous. That's the problem with the dislike button. It's anonymous and it's easy to bot and all those problems with it. It's not a real representation of what you
do.
Okay.
Hey, Val.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Lucy.
Hi, Val.
I was just going to let you guys keep going on. I don't have the chat, guys.
Okay, put
I'm
your
trying
glasses
to bring
on.
it up.
Put your glasses
where's
on.
your glasses, Val?
Well, I don't need them if I don't have the chat. There you go. Is that better?
Okay. Rough night, Val?
It was. You know what? I'm going to tell you. I watched a video last night by a very good friend of mine, and it so upset me that I didn't fall asleep till 3. It made my stomach hurt. And I went on and I made a comment on the other person's video, and they came out, under something else, and they came out with, well, nobody would have known had they not watched the other video. And I just took it off because I thought, you're delusional. You're a borderline personality delusional. And it just made me feel sick because the people who do terrible things on here on YouTube, they don't even know they're doing it. They think it's right, it's fair, they're in the right, they build their fire, and then they go. It bothered me. I don't mind when it happens to me so much. It bothers me when it happens to my friends. It bothers me. So I went to bed around 3. Fell asleep, let's say that. I tossed and turned the rest of the night. That's how bad it bothered me. I'm just saying. But I woke up. I felt better. Paul, see, you shouldn't have made that video, Paul, with that damn ship that we all hate.
On a lighter moment,
Hey,
Val. On a lighter moment, Val. How do you think of those guys when you're trying to do a serious interview and they send you goofy pictures?
Oh, you know what? I just chalk it up to
you should never have gave me your phone number.
I swear to God. I swear to God. See, that's what I get. That's what I get. I'm just trying to chart stuff for Mary. So, how's everyone doing?
Well, now that you're here, we got somebody new we can poke at.
Hey,
I'm already up on the screen. If I knew you guys had me up on the screen, I wouldn't have to come in.
Oklahoma truck spotting. How you doing?
Good to see you again, Oklahoma.
Asgard Studio.
Hey.
Hey, Asgard.
Hi, Hugh.
Asgard.
I'm making my rounds. I'm visiting all the other channels.
Yeah, Claude's getting around, and that's good for Claude.
He's clubbing.
Yeah. He's out.
Okay.
I'm hanging out with the Canadians today.
Yeah.
He's out slumming with us and clubbing with Andrew.
Yeah.
I decided I needed a break from live streaming, so.
Oh.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Well,
Hey,
guys,
Manic.
Hey guys, I gotta say goodbye to everybody in the chat. I was closing down at noon today.
Yep, I'm
So,
ready to
what
go.
time is
Everybody in
it?
the chat, I'll let you go. Have a good one. We'll see you all tomorrow morning for the DGI Saturday morning, and then Saturday night, 7 p.m. we got FPV.
What?
Saturday night
What?
we got FPV.
Oh,
builds.
I see, Roger. I
Okay.
see. I'm making a video. You wait.
Yeah, I actually gotta go. I actually gotta go too. I gotta call my wife and tell her my Jeep's done. It's $161. I can go pick it up. So
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
yeah, it had a
Bye,
It had
Claude.
Hey,
it had a broken
Anthony.
brake line. So
Yeah. Okay, Claude.
Okay,
Take
I
care.
only did
See you
that
later.
in
Bye.
the heat of
Bye-bye.
anger, Claude.
Okay,
Bye,
It
everybody.
was
in the-
probably you because I sent you those pictures.
You guys
That's
should
right,
cut your
that's
lines
right.
during the night. Okay,
Hey,
everybody in the
Lulu.
chat, have a
Bye,
good one.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Hey, guys.
Bye, everybody in the chat. Take care.